Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Preparation Ape, the only place where we dissect the dichotomy of sodomy. I'm DKP.
I'm Major Tom.
And we have our wonderful and stupendous guest here tonight.
JDigdug.
Yes, and this is coming to you, of course, at twitch.tv/ChainsawApe. If you're watching this pre-recorded, this is every Thursday night, except for next week, at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Ish.
Major Tom, what do we have on the Residox tonight?
Holy cannoli, I'm so fucking excited. It's going to be a good episode. We're doing our E3 predictions episode. Now, need to be clear. There are 30 predictions you're about to see. We didn't make all of these predictions. But what we are going to do is take 30 predictions, and we are going to guess if we think that these things are actually going to happen or not. We got a point system set up, and then this time next week, one of us will be crowned the fucking winner of E3.
And what does that entitle anybody?
In this particular instance, the loser has to play a game on stream that the winner chooses for a minimum of 2 hours. Is that correct? Is that what we agreed upon?
Minimum 2 hours?
A minimum of 2 hours.
Normal sort of Monday night. Monday night thing.
So those can go anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, sometimes longer.
So if I win, we're going to be both playing Desert Bus for a combined total of 4 hours.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
What's up, Bonkin?
And remember when we said, kind of part of it when we discussed this was like, if one of us gets up to go to the bathroom, it's like, hey, can you take over? No, you can't do that. There's no pause in Desert Bus.
Ooh, so no peeing.
No.
Unless it's in your britches.
So don't drink a whole lot of beer and you'll be fine.
Well, I'm not going to
have to worry about that.
It'll be
so who's playing Furlong Racing?
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that's a good one. We might have to do that.
I don't even know what fucking platform that's on.
So if I
PC?
win, do I get to choose what game for you guys to play?
You don't count. None of your...
I just don't count. That was not in the clause, I think.
Hey, man.
Well, if you win, you get to choose which game both of us play.
Oh, that's
But you have to join
great.
us for that stream.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll do it.
Okay.
But if I lose, does that mean I get to play with you guys?
We have to sit here and watch you play whatever the fuck we want you to play.
I'm not doing 2 to 3 hours of VR porn. That's not happening.
No. Well, I don't think we can get away with that on Twitch, so...
We could pixelate it very heavily.
What's that fucking Custer's Revenge?
Oh, yes.
We make her play 2 hours of Custer's Revenge.
That one level where you walk your way across, as an Atari character and rape an Indian woman against a cactus.
That's true. That's actually legitimately how that game works.
Yeah. It's one of the few games ever sold in a leatherback case.
Ooh. You got the facts. You're pulling the history book out for us.
I know that game, because I've always wanted to own it.
Do you own it?
No, unfortunately not.
Maybe next birthday.
It's fucking expensive.
Don't you
look at that look. Like,
that is a super collector item,
yeah.
Because not many were made, and
It's Atari?
Yeah, it's Atari. But all right.
Is it?
So
wanted to own it. So
if I did, I'd be bragging like a motherfucker about it.
That would just be Chainsaw Ape as a whole would just be built off of Custer's Revenge.
Ever since the podcast days, anytime I can, I try to sneak in that fucking...
Are you allowed to stream that game?
Oh, probably. It's not on their fucking list of games you can't stream, so I'm going to say yes.
Cool. All right, well, we have...
It'll be added.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I said it'll be added to that list.
Immediately after that stream, they're like, yeah, you can't do that one. So we have 30 predictions to get through, so let's get started.
All right, well, first we have the rules here.
All right, 30 predictions. 3 options for scoring points. If any of you guys at home want to play, go ahead and write down your stuff. I'll also be posting a list of all of the predictions, like kind of in an Excel format, in the Facebook group. So if you're not in the Facebook group, it's facebook.com/groups/the Chainsaw Ape group. Don't forget the, because there's only one Chainsaw Ape group, us. So
and for those on YouTube, there won't be an annotation right here.
And I'll be posting it the same time that I post the YouTube video.
And for those of you watching on YouTube, you won't be watching this on YouTube.
That's fair. So there are 3 options for scoring points. Number 1, if we say a prediction and you say, no, that for sure is not going to happen. If you do, you get 1 point for that. I think, there's a better chance of these predictions not happening than are happening. So just generally speaking. So if you bet 1 point, if you bet will not happen, you get 1 point. If you say it will happen and it does happen, you get 3 points. If you say it definitely will happen, for sure, 100% without a doubt, this prediction will absolutely come true. You get 5 points for that. So, high risk, high reward. If you bet, like, let's say I say that something will happen, but it actually doesn't happen, I get 0 points. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Cool.
All right, what's going on, Chaos Slider? And everyone,
what's up, baby?
Including Pep of Texas Boy. How are you?
Hello.
So we do have 30 to get through.
We have 30. So just one more thing. After the final conference is over, which will be on Wednesday, which will be the Legend of Zelda thing, points will be tallied and the winner will be crowned. If you say yes and it is a no, is it minus points? And you say won't, but does happen, is it -1? No, it's just 0.
No points.
No minus points, just 0 points. I'm waiting for Furlong Racing to come to the Vive. Them glasses.
Yeah.
All right, without further ado, let's kick this motherfucker off.
So first off, Microsoft announcing at least one AAA IP.
Yeah, one brand
We're starting
new.
off real fucking easy.
Hold on,
Yeah.
brand
And it's
new
gonna get more
AAA
ridiculous.
IP. So this isn't a Halo, this isn't a Gears, this isn't something we've ever heard before. This is a brand new triple IP, not a revival of an
Triple
old
IP?
series.
Triple
IP.
IP.
Triple
A
A.
IP.
Did you understand the language?
Not when you fucking said it, but I can read it up there.
So you're just clearly being a dick.
Of course, that's what I do.
It's such a dramatic thing to do.
So I'm going to go ahead and start off here. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and go with definitely going to happen.
You're going 5 points, you're going all in on
I'm
that.
going 5 points on that one, man.
All right. I haven't seen them announce a new IP in years. But if we're going balls to the wall, I'm gonna hit it hard with will happen. I'm gonna say 3 points. I'm gonna risk 3 points on that one.
If I'm going balls to the walls. See, you said you haven't seen them release a new AAA IP in years, right?
Yeah. I guess Recore counts.
Doesn't that kind of fucking feel like we're overdue for one?
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
felt that
that's
way
fair.
before.
But I see like a revival happening. And this is AAA, which means this is a big budget, like $60-ish game. It's not like, hey, here's some fucking random ass indie game.
I get it.
Okay.
All right, so
Just making sure.
I'm gonna go with what like the face he's making right now. No, not
You're gonna say
happen.
not gonna happen?
Not
I
gonna
hate
happen.
this fucking guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Phil Spencer.
Like,
Phil Spencer is an amazing president of Xbox.
You know, but
He's done such a better job than Don Matrick did. Like,
you know what I hate though? This fucking douchey jeans, t-shirt,
No,
and
that's
suit jacket.
that's the
I'm presenting at E3.
two things on that. Number one,
sort
yes,
of
that is
fucking
the
uniform.
I make tons of money,
Yeah.
but
I'm like-
I work at a video game company.
But I'm pretty cash at the same
And-
time, you know.
and if you want to go
I
back
eat at the Chipotle.
and to make to dig that knife in a little bit deeper, if you want to go back and watch the last episode, I did the exact same thing. Had a suit jacket and a Shovel Knight t-shirt on.
Yeah, but that guy's wearing like an Armani suit, right?
Yeah,
and
that's
like,
fair.
and then just
Mine was like
whatever they gave.
Mine was like
him for the
$150.
t-shirt.
That jacket's
and
probably
didn't you
$10.
come from an event of some sort?
Nope.
No,
No, you had
Just
a
had a
really
meeting that day.
exactly. So there's something. Let's see. Isn't that Major Thomas? Yes, exactly
Yes.
right.
Yep. DKP is wearing that on the next stream. Hello and good evening. May I ask a question, please? Absolutely. Shoot that question. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next prediction while you do. I'm with the girl. His face looks suspicious.
Yeah.
The girl is JDigdug.
Hi.
So I don't know. We're not really going in order, but I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here. Much to my chagrin, definitely going to happen.
Man, you're throwing it
Yeah.
in.
Dude,
know, right?
fucking, it's Borderlands.
And to be honest, like, I think that it will also happen. I'm going to
I'm near goddamn positive.
3 points on this one. I'm going to say that it will happen. And the reason I believe that it will happen is because Battleborn was such a fucking disaster. Like, they're probably not making any money. Overwatch destroyed it. They got to get their name back out there. They got to get
They
their
need
good
to
graces.
sweep that piece of shit under the rug.
They
Yeah,
got to
well-
get that money.
So I'm going definitely on this one because Tales of Borderland is done, right? So, and they're keeping this alive as much as possible because
Yeah.
this is their moneymaker. So I think Borderlands 3 is definitely on.
Dude, Borderlands 3 is the teat that cannot, or just Borderlands in general. That teat is more chapped than my ass has ever been.
Well, not the
It's-
most chapped teat in the video game world, though.
Like, I never thought that I could get fucking to the point where I just don't give a shit about Borderlands when I first played it. I'm far past that point.
Yeah, I
And-
wasn't a huge fan of Borderlands.
Like, no, I was a huge fan when it first came out. But it's like, this is the only fucking... Even the type of humor that they put into it seems like old and hack now. Like, it's like, I get it. You've got robots that are annoying. Like, what else you got, Gearbox? You own the Duke Nukem IP.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be good. Just do something with it.
Well, the last one wasn't.
anyways.
Idify says JDigdug is looking like Arya Stark.
Oh my god, thank you. I'll take
Like,
it.
You talking
All
like
right.
the Ray Charles glasses, like she's blind or something?
Hell yeah, man.
Ankin says he liked Battleborn. Chaos Slider says, I believe Borderlands will be made. I agree, but will it be announced?
Did you guys play, did y'all play the Battleborn whenever y'all went to PSX?
Nope. Did not.
And so I played it, and it's complicated, for sure. Yeah. I would say that Overwatch is a little bit more simplistic, so it's easier to jump into it, but it's new, right? So it's new characters, and it's going head-to-head, and Overwatch, they just did such a good job with the release.
Everything I watched on it with Battleborn, it was like, this looks like Borderlands, like... From the cel-shaded art style to the weapons, everything. It's like, even their other games are basically fucking Borderlands.
I think there's that one bitch in first person who has 4 arms. I think she looks badass.
I mean, there's that.
She got them 4 arms.
TP Poker very quickly. We're gonna get these questions out of the way really quick. Get back to the main business, but thank you. And would you rather fuck Rosie O'Donnell, Whoopi Goldberg, or Caitlyn Jenner?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm gonna go Caitlyn Jenner, win the hearts and minds of the people.
That's fair. I just think about the South Park Caitlyn Jenner stuff.
I like where we all have different answers.
Buckle up, buckaroo, am I right, fellas? Yeah. All right. So you got
the main reason that I would bang Rosie O'Donnell is because of that movie Now and Then. Because the young version of her was Christina Ricci.
Okay, so you're sure? Are you sure?
So what you're saying is you'd rather have sex with Christina Ricci?
Well, what I'm saying is that I can go, okay, if I think about you young, then it's like banging Christina Ricci.
I mean, so what you're trying to say is it wasn't from riding the bus with my sister?
I didn't get that reference.
The movie where she plays a retarded girl that rides the bus all the time?
No.
Rosie O'Donnell? No.
Someone
out there.
I don't know about all
Probably I'd if I fucking got it.
After about 3 games of Overwatch, you played everything in the game, says Onken. Akinada says, hey, hi. Akinada is DKP's mom, if you were not aware.
It's me, man.
Hi. Me, man.
I always end up playing Ark, Dead by Daylight after 4 games.
Idify is all about you guys right now.
What's up, Paints?
Right?
Come down. I'd like to bang both DKP and Major Tom.
We'll make it Ape Witch, baby.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right, moving on.
Can you blame him?
Hello, Paints by
We got South Park gets a 2016.
Speaking of South Park.
Go on.
Well, because we were just talking about it.
When? Before the stream?
No, when I was just talking about Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, yes.
Being hilarious in that episode of South Park where she's running everybody over.
And now, the segue right into...
Rosie hasn't been touched by a man in 46 years. I don't think that's unintentional, though, you know?
I feel like the Jenner question was actually placed, right? Like, we just paid them to ask
somebody
that question.
knew that it was coming. South Park, Stick of Truth came out. That was in Last Generation.
Yep.
The Fractured But Whole was announced at last E3. I think we're going to see some gameplay this year at the Ubisoft press event, and I believe that we will see this game by the end of the year. I'm actually, if the prediction was up here, I'd probably go for 5 on it, but I would say that it's probably coming out in December. So, but still, I'm going to go for 5 on this. 5 points says it'll be out this year.
I'm going to go with definitely not happening.
South Park.
I'll go down the middle. I'll say it will happen. But not real confident.
Oh, fucking alright. Fucking Price is Right.
Hey,
over here.
I'm here to win.
$1 over.
I don't have a pony in this race, okay? So as far as like South Park, but I do think that if they're going to do it, they're going to be doing it before Christmas.
Fair enough.
Make that money.
Texas Boy says, Idify, be careful. Major Tom might force you to play Splatoon afterwards. Oof. Yes, I would. And Idify likes Splatoon. So go fuck yourself, Texas Boy. How about that? You can't come over and play Splatoon. What's up now?
Well, I'm sure he's very hurt. All right, moving on to the next one here. Oh, but hold on.
Whoopi Goldberg was gorgeous in Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Yes, and Paint by Pixel, yeah, these guys, I know.
Hey, man, he didn't specify a fucking decade, Whoopi Goldberg. All right,
hey, so... you went with Christina Ricci. Rosie O'Donnell.
That's a bullshit answer. You get Rosie O'Donnell.
Dude, that part. Never mind.
Because I can't get Bruce Jenner fucking 30 years ago. So I gotta go Caitlyn Jenner today.
You can have
gold medals. Right?
So if I can't do that back in time, bullshit, you're fucking Rosie today.
None of that was set up, and I never said that you could bang him
TP
or
Poker?
His gold medals.
Could you go ahead and confirm that's what you meant? All right.
He says, "Are you guys going to be at TwitchCon?" May I also say, with all due respect, the young lady that looks like Artie is very, very hot, smoking.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you. Oh, not me. Gotcha.
Thanks. I have to keep it short.
Well, yeah,
I think he looks like the Hound.
I didn't like it.
All right, so we
Cuphead.
But no, we will not be at TwitchCon, for we have no money. There, I said it.
Yeah, we're not going to TwitchCon.
But perhaps one of these days.
Yep.
Because I don't even know where that's at. Yes. Anyways, we got to move on. See, Cuphead is one of those, and it's available
right now.
Right now.
So everybody always does that.
I'm going to go with...
They always do it. It's available right now, whether it's a beta or a demo or
I'm saying
some indie game.
Definitely not going to happen. This game is like the fucking Mighty Number 9 of fucking AAA indie games for a platform.
They've been talking about it for the last 2 years.
And it's not just going to be, it's out now. It's not going to happen. That's mine.
I actually agree with you. I'm going to say it will not happen.
I agree that it's not going to happen.
Dang,
there's a lot of hype.
All agree.
I know there's a lot of hype around it, and they're just not going to be like.
I think it will come out this year. I just believe that they're probably going to do a Summer of Arcade kind of thing. They'll probably announce that, where we'll get like 4 weeks worth of Xbox One digital only games, and this will be one of those.
So apparently you're Current Mountain, the Frankenstein piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Frankenstein's monster, and I'm Brina Tarth. Fucking hey man, want to be there, you know?
Yeah.
All right, we all got our bets on that one.
I think we're good.
Moving on. Fucking definitely gonna happen.
Aisha Tyler is back to host the Ubisoft Press event. She's hosted it the last 3 years in a row. She actually does a really good job. I mean, she had some like cheesy lines and stuff like that, but I don't know.
There was that one where he was like, "Hey, epic meme," and the guy was like, "Get the fuck away from me! What are you doing? Can't you say I'm wearing a top hat? I'm already socially fucking weird enough."
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She approached some dude in the audience and was like, "Make a meme, go for it," and the guy was like, Please get away from me.
But yeah, I'm pretty confident.
It's one of my favorite parts, so I'm going to go with it.
That she's going to go for that number 4. She's going to do that big number 4. So I'm not 100% confident though, so I'm going to go with a 3 on that.
The gentleman in the middle looks like a young Joey Fatto.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
Samuel Tarley. A Slim Sam. Oh, that actually means
hey,
gentleman
he gets all the ladies.
Like a Slim Samuel Tarley.
You see the picture with him and Sansa and a chick who plays Marjorie? Sam gets some ladies.
Hey man, someone's got to protect Frodo in the shower.
I was about to say, I'd rather be Slim Samuel Tarley than Fat...
Everyone else.
What do you always get called?
Fat Seth MacFarlane. And it was... There we go. Hey man, want to be there?
Oh man, that works.
So yeah, I'm pretty confident that Aisha Tyler would back. I'm going 3 points on that.
I'm going definitely.
All right.
Again, she is beloved. I think a lot of people are starting to watch because they know that she's going to be hosting it.
Yeah. She's in the biz, man.
Fucking Girlwood. I'm all about it.
She is all about that Girlwood.
Hashtagging it.
Where you at?
Hashtag butt wet. Am I right, fellas? Where am I? I already said definitely.
Oh, okay,
the first thing I said.
It's
tradition at this point.
Tasty, you got the recording on that? Oh, I do want to take a moment to introduce Tasty. If you guys haven't met Tasty before on a previous stream, Tasty, step around and say hello to everyone. He's doing all of our tallies for us.
I can't see that, so
yeah. There's no way you're in screen. Maybe
I would give other aliases, but they're all really mean.
Pepper says, "God, I hope so. I love her."
Lana,
so
right?
funny.
That's what I see with
so
the
cool. hands.
Like,
I guess she likes to say she plays games almost every time someone interviews her. That's true. She does like to say that. I saw her on a Kind of Funny podcast one time, and she talks about games like she knows what she's doing. Sometimes you can tell it's like a super facade, and I don't feel that for her.
All right. Well, you don't have to... Even if she didn't, she does a good job presenting, so there's that.
She's cool, right? So she seems like somebody who plays, even if she necessarily doesn't.
And if I got you dead to rights, Taylor. Fucking Josie.
My name is Kid. He says he looks like Josie.
To this day,
dude.
I wish we'd have fucking highlighted that the first time.
That's fantastic.
When I had to look that up, I laughed so fucking hard. It's gone forever. Much like Zod singing to that meatloaf sandwich at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Hey man,
she is in Watch Dogs. That's true. She is in Watch Dogs.
All right, moving on. You got Dishonored 2 played on stage.
So
yeah, I don't think so. When I say played on stage, what I mean is this isn't going to be a trailer that shows gameplay.
The live guy.
This is going to be someone on stage playing the game.
All right, I'm gonna go with a 3. Gonna happen. And High says he loves you, Tasty.
I'm gonna also go with a 3. I think this will happen.
I'm also going with the 3. Yeah.
Man, we're all starting to line up.
I know. I'm really excited about this game, though. It looks like a lot of fun, and I'd like to see more about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of the shit that they've been saying, though, seems like really... They said, Dishonored 2 developers are fucking absolutely shocked. Some of the power combinations that testers are using, they didn't even believe would happen. And it's like... That's that same fucking Borderlands 1 bullshit where it's like Randy Pitchford was playing it and it's like, oh, see, I've never even seen this fucking gun before. I can't believe that.
That's how random it is?
And then it's like, it's the same, it's like, come on. That sounds like bullshit, but marketing. I do not doubt this game's going to be great.
What's up, Tech Slate?
Because I did enjoy the first one, so. And Tech Slate says it's not going to happen. Well, good thing, No one gives a fuck what
happen.
you think.
It's
Text
gonna.
Slate, you fucking Melissa McCarthy Ghostbusters 311 bitch. We can move on. We all good? We're all going straight down the middle on this one?
Doug, please explain her credentials for being on this channel.
Explain my credentials.
Hold on, before
I don't
you
think
do.
I need to.
She doesn't have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I can speak for her credentials,
Wait a
but if
second.
it make you feel better too, Doug, by all means.
I don't know what you want to know. As far as credentials, I play video games. I'm not good at all of them. I'm good at some of them. I could probably beat you in some of them. I feel like that's enough.
There
I have an opinion.
There is the, you want to get this other, just in case it gets brought up?
What?
The disclaimer.
That she works at EA with
that
me?
both of you guys do?
Yeah.
Yes.
She and I both work at EA.
What is it that you need to say? None of what we say here tonight, including myself who does not work there, represent any opinions of Electronic Arts or any of its subsidiaries. This is the opinions of only Major Tom JDigdug and myself, completely separate.
I do want to touch on that real quick, though, because we are doing no Electronic Arts predictions.
Right.
We are not doing any Electronic Arts predictions, and I have two reasons for that. Number one, if we do get one of the predictions right, or if one of us gets one of the predictions right, then it might look like we broke an NDA. Definitely don't want to do that. And then number two, if we don't get a prediction right, that means it looks like we have no idea what the fuck we're anything about our company.
No.
So
what the fuck? You said that shit last night and I was too tired to fucking rebuttal over the phone.
Yeah.
But I was like, what the fuck are you talking
so,
about? Hey, Major Tom, when's the new fucking Mass Effect coming out? I don't know. You don't look like an asshole then. It's the same fucking thing.
But still, I don't know. You open yourself
If you don't know, you just don't know.
As far as
between
skirting
us,
a line is concerned, let's just avoid that
So
option.
no Electronic Arts games will be talked about in our E3 predictions episode.
Well, now that that's out of the way.
Yep.
Want to hit the comments real quick here? Anybody know what it's
Yeah,
about?
sure. Well, Muffin Man is the bee's knees, you see? And I don't need to explain myself to you. WWE is the bee's knees.
Hey, man. Fair enough. You guys remember Ric Flair? Woo! Alright, moving on. Alright, we got next Soul Calibur announced. I'm going to go with...
a Soul Calibur in a long time.
I'm going to go with not going to happen. Because I'm hoping it doesn't. I don't give a shit about Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur is one of my favorite fighting games.
Another MVC.
I'd rather have a new Soul Calibur over any other fighting game.
But Disney ain't going to let that happen. Piece of shit.
We're not getting more.
I'm saying that's what I want.
I'm also going to go with not going to happen. Although if there was a column for definitely want this to happen, I'd put all my points into it.
Wouldn't that column be, hey man, want to be there, some variant, some shit like that?
Worth 0 points. Making no risk, but just, hey man, want to be
It can't be worth fucking... This isn't fucking whose line is it anyways?
You know what? I'm gonna go with will happen. I don't think it definitely will, but I'm gonna take a chance.
Dude, I would be so happy
points.
if you got those 3 points.
I feel like there's these guys have more armor on. There's gonna be women with less armor on. I feel like they want to move into that next gen life. So.
If they did, I would respect them more.
Texas Boy says, is she holding one of the pillars from Age of Extinction? By she, he means Siegfried, who is a man in Soul Calibur. But I think that's a very understandable...
Hey, you know what year this is? Who the fuck are you to say?
That's true.
He's so offended.
Damn it. Alright.
Does Soul Calibur have any nudity? It does not.
It gets real close, though.
It does, yes.
There's a lot of bouncing that's not physics.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to slap the dog shit out of you.
You good on those,
Sharing
Tasty?
this couch with me.
Cool.
No, but one thing, if they do bring this
What's
back,
that, Batman?
it better be same amount of titties or less or more. Otherwise, they've gone soft and they buckled to pressure like the fucking Dead or Alive guys did.
It's Bandai Namco, so you don't have to worry about them. They're tits all the way.
I mean, yeah, like I'm saying, they stop and they keep moving.
Plus, dude, that's their bread and fucking butter. Like, let's be fucking real honest
It's
here.
one of their bread and butter. They have a lot of bread and a lot of butter. They're making toast all over the place.
We're not making some sort of jizz joke. We're too good for that.
Mm.
But on that new internet, baby. Well, fucking
TP
fantastic.
Poker says he loves titties.
AC
Yep.
Wireless.
Don't we all?
Yep.
TK.
Ivy is basically naked. That's true. The last game pissed me off.
Wearing like
Hey man,
strings.
want to be there, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Downloading Witcher and watching the stream. The good life.
What about what is his name? Valdo?
I love Valdo.
That weird like fucking bondage.
He does
dude?
that
Do
a lot.
like the fights like that? Yeah.
By the way, that was already done in fucking Power Stone 1, Jack the Ripper.
A whole bunch of them did that though. Like even oh shit.
But
it's kind of like
Power Stone 1, you know. No.
Tekken had a guy like that. Like there's a whole every game has a guy like that.
Dude.
Drunken fighting.
True, but I think the real tragedy here is I don't think anyone on this couch gives a shit about Soul Calibur. Oh, whoops, my mistake.
I like
and we've
Soul
spent
Calibur.
more time on this scroll. Or, I'm sorry, this
Yeah,
this
so
screen,
two-thirds of it. And the only person who doesn't care about it is the only person that's sitting on this couch that doesn't fucking matter.
I counted at least 3 people. Fucking O'Doyle rules, baby. All right, you got our we got our votes on there.
Yep, we're good.
All right. Last of Us 2.
I need it.
So, Last of Us 2, people have been talking about its existence for a while. And
well, that dude slipped it up.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, we were recording assets for Last of Us 2.
1 and 2. I mean, and
just the one.
The Last of Us. Yeah, he slipped up, and it basically confirmed that they were working on it. The question is would they announce it at this E3? Would they save it for maybe PlayStation Experience? Would they save it for the games? What's that?
Not gonna happen.
What's the Video Game Awards?
That's mine.
Here's the thing. So Uncharted 3 came out in November of 2011.
Okay.
The Last of Us was announced.
Conspiracy.
No kidding. This is like a mathematical equation.
The Last of Us was announced in December of 2011.
And when you combine those numbers.
So 1 month after the previous
9/11.
Uncharted game, the Last of Us was announced.
Uh-huh.
So if they go by that same formula again, they could, 1 month after Uncharted 4 came out, we could see The Last of Us 2 announced.
Maybe a teaser. Like, just to kind of...
That's an announcement.
You believe that.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But I could see like them just doing something kind of like The Last Guardian, where there's like this little thing, and then you don't really know, and people freak out.
I'm going to go for it. Give me 3 points on that.
I'm going to say no, because I want it.
You believe the official stories. Fine.
I'm going for it.
Conspiracy.
What number are you at?
I said definitely.
I got you out of it.
I mean, I'm sorry. I said definitely not going to happen.
DKP's a 1-pointer.
Look, it's not because I don't want it to.
DKP? No. I mean, DigDug?
I like that. They'll give us just the tip. Yeah,
I'm cool with just the tip.
Hey, man.
I'll just put my...
I'm okay
By the way,
with teasing.
For TP Poker's comment about Betty White's nipples being 9 inches long and the texture of a Slim Jim, I would like to snap into one, if you know what I mean. Give me them ribs, you fucking get it? You get it? Hell yeah, we're moving on.
Do you see what just happened?
This is why he's riding, bitch.
Sucker Punch will announce a new game, IP, or franchise.
So, when I say new game, as I previously said with Microsoft, this is a brand new game. So, it can't be a new... So, like, there's rumors that they're working on a Spider-Man game. That's not a new intellectual property. That intellectual property already exists.
It was a double McRib.
That was a double McRib. Double-sided ribs. I gotta watch these fucking people. They're trying to fucking rib me all over the place.
Well, for anyone who hadn't seen the
Bigfoot
baby. Highlight, you remember, he made the McRib. Invented it.
He did. So, Sucker Punch are the developers of the original Sly Cooper trilogy. Then went on to release the infamous trilogy. So, maybe it's time for a new IP from them.
Yeah.
And it was also a really shitty movie.
Wasn't Light the last thing that they brought out then?
So, yeah.
Second Son and then First Light, which was downloadable content
right.
An expansion.
Yeah, they had it free on PlayStation Network at one point in time, but I think that was like the last thing they actually made that was new. So possibly.
See, I don't know.
Got to be working on something.
Can't say if it was a shitty movie or not.
We're not talking about the movie. Stained.
Hey, can I remember this? When I was watching this movie, within 5 minutes, she called because my dog was dying. And she put the phone to her, and it was really sad. So, fuck this movie, and I don't...
It's not a movie.
I was able to remove 10 predictions. This one was one of the last ones. So, I don't know much about this studio, so I'm just going to go
I just told you, they make Sly Cooper and Infamous.
But I still don't, know that much about either one of those.
Yeah, IPs. But this isn't about knowing about the studio.
I'm going middle ground. That's my fucking answer, okay? And it's gonna happen.
Committed.
I'm going to go with no, they will not announce a new IP.
All right, man.
I don't know much about them. I'm also going to say no on this one, just because they haven't come out with anything new in a really long time.
Which means they should be doing something, right?
Yeah, but how many people can we put on that list?
A lot of people.
Exactly.
Sony binge.
And I guarantee we're not going to be getting new IPs from all of them.
I need to see your eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Are you guys stoned?
There was that fucking Christopher Walken Saturday Night Live where he was the gardener who's afraid of plants and all of them had googly eyes.
All right, we'll have to put my other glasses on.
And that was one of his quotes was, you see, the eyes are the window to the face. Anyways, but I just slide that out there,
Holy shit, now I can read.
So the McDonald's McRib was taken off the menu because they found traces of monkey meat in the patty. That's very similar to when, people were finding horse meat, and it's like, fucking, what's your problem? Horses are fucking, isn't that more expensive?
I like that picture that's where do you draw the line? And it's all the animals. And like somebody's like right here.
Like,
draw the line. There's one that's like.
Ain't you played Spec Ops? There is no line.
There's a funny like picture of it on Reddit where it's like, this is where I would draw the line normally. This is where I would draw it in an economic crisis, and it includes like horses and rabbits. And then it's like, here's where I would draw the line in an apocalypse, and it's like all the animals, including dogs. And then it's like, here's the line that I would draw if I want to bang a hot vegan, and it's like on the other side of the animals.
Like none.
Yeah.
Uncle says I draw the line at bacon. Idify says, thanks, JDigdug, for being a team player.
Fuck you, Major Tom.
Hey, man. Fucking, well, I'm with you with that one.
Meatballs are made out of horse meat.
I don't see the problem with that. Like, would you eat a horse steak? I fucking would.
I mean...
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if it's meat and it's edible, why not?
Exactly.
So, I'm a woman. Eating meat is... Never mind. We won't go there.
Give me them ribs, Major Tom.
Why my hair? Stay off my ribs.
Moving on to prediction exact release date for The Last Guardian revealed.
It's not going to be like November 2016. It's going to say November 28th. Or it's going to say December 5th. Or it's going to say September 30th.
You guys probably didn't see this coming. But I predict it ain't gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, they did see that coming.
This game ain't, not only is it not coming out, ever, but we're not gonna get a fucking release date for it. Give me a break.
Here you go, put on mine.
Give me a fucking break here. Yeah, it's exactly right. Last Guardian will never have a release date.
I think it will. I'm actually even going to go all in on it. Give me 5 points.
Yeah, I'm going all in as well. They have been teasing us for so long. They got to do something.
If they don't do that, then people are going to lose their shit.
Look, they just released a Metal Gear Solid trailer for a pachinko machine. There's no God. There's no fucking... They don't have to give you anything. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. Yeah, Half-Life 3.
They made it for
you.
you. They made it for you, right?
Techaslade knows my pain up in here.
We're thinking about food consumption. If worse comes to worse, I think... Sorry, we got to pop up. And I
You think he would eat human? I'm sure it says that. There's a small pop-up.
Yeah, I think that he's also saying that he would eat human. It's not going away
Since
at
we're
all.
on the internet, I'm not going to say one way or the other.
I think I would eat human.
But as soon as this recording ends, we'll talk all about that.
What?
Yeah, I hope there's no sound bites.
Are you trying to fucking... sidestep a pussy-eating joke? Is that what your problem is? Or would you just...
I don't mind.
He's like, there was an opportunity I missed there.
I can talk about pussy-eating jokes. I can handle that.
So then what's the problem with saying, like, if I had to, would you eat human? The fuck's the problem with that? Are you under NDA from fucking
which one you want to go with?
Soylent Green Corporation?
Which one, guys? Blue or green?
All right. So we got
votes.
We got two definitely going to happen from these fucking deluded
I think
individuals.
It is. Well, yeah, I mean, possibly, but they like to, wow us.
Did you not hear about the pachinko machines?
I seriously think they did that
That's
just
relevant.
to piss you off.
Yeah, no,
it's extreme.
They called me and they were like, "Hey, we're thinking about doing a pachinko machine for Metal Gear," and I was like, "Please release a trailer and please make sure that you get the footage from the end of Metal Gear Solid 3." And put it in the Fox engine, make it super important, and then to really dig that knife and twist it as deep as possible. Make sure you get that final shot of Big Boss standing over the boss's grave,
saluting. Yep, you gotta do that, man.
And they were like, "We'll do, Major Tom.
You got it, pal."
They're like, "Your name is Major Tom, so we'll definitely do it."
I mean, when you think about it. Kojima's a huge Bowie fan, like most of his shit's named after that. That would lend some validity to your story.
Yeah.
But,
sure.
I'd rather you just go fuck yourself. Unkin says there is a Michael Crichton book that has a line, if you are hungry enough, you will eat anything.
Crichton.
I feel that is applicable in a lot of areas in life.
Prediction, Recore gameplay review.
Woo.
So we saw the trailer for Recore last year.
So good.
At the Microsoft press event. It is a Microsoft exclusive. It's made by the guys who made Metroid Prime.
Oh. Retro?
No, Retro. These are a particular team of people worked on it, and then they left Retro when Retro was working on Donkey Kong. Oh. So they went off and formed their own new studio. I can't remember the name of the studio. But Keiji Inafune is assisting them with it.
Not gonna happen! You fucking... It ain't
so you don't
ever
think
coming
we're gonna
out.
see any gameplay of it?
Alright, so there's two reasons for this. Anybody who leaves willingly during a Donkey Kong development game... You fucking shouldn't be making games anyways. You had no idea what you had. Secondly, Keiji Inafune has anything to do with it. It ain't gonna fucking happen. Ever. Did he kickstart this fucking thing too? Yep. Piece of fucking shit.
Now, we ain't sitting shit because Inafune is involved, says Batman.
Yeah.
Fucking thank you. Batman knows exactly.
I'm gonna go 3 points. I think we will see it happen.
Fucking.
I'm gonna say not gonna happen on this one too.
Fucking up top. Digging that grave, Major T.
So, I'm just saying.
JDigdug in that grave.
Major T.
JDigdug in that grave?
That's what I fucking said.
She's like a rap song.
That's fair.
Even that shitty rap song is more than Keiji Inafune has put out.
It's
moving on.
AK nothing.
So Microsoft is going to announce their VR solution. Now, when I say, I use the words VR solution specifically because it may be an Oculus Rift thing, it may be their own headset, some sort of announcement regarding.
Changes my fucking answer. Then let's continue. You put together this list.
Basically, there will be an Xbox solution for VR.
I'm going to go with
VR solution for Xbox.
Sadly, definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
Yes, let's divide the market even more, fellas. Fucking exclusive headsets and VR tech for all. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, definitely going to happen. Give me a 5 on that.
I'm also going definitely going to happen because they're going to do something. They have to. They have to answer to everybody else having the tech.
Much to my chagrin. Yes. I think everyone knows it's coming.
Announcing a new partnership with Facebook.
It's polite.
Yeah, probably. That wouldn't be surprising. Like, Oculus Rift.
It's polite enough to grab the back of your head a little bit harder. Like, it's not telling you, but you just know it's coming.
Some people like to have the back of their head grabbed.
Some people do.
No, I know. Anyways, that didn't... I kind of threw it, and I was expecting nothing but net for you to go, oh, nice, but you just kind of let it drop. All right. So, yeah, everyone's pretty sure. Kind of have mixed comments here, it seems.
Yeah.
Out of, of course, being the Xbox camp is Mr. Fuck yeah, baby. I'm sorry. Listen, man. Fuck yeah, baby.
They have HoloLens.
Many people agree with the Keiji Inafune stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking cheers to you on that one.
I like that Paints by Pixel says next Inafune release 20XX. Straight Mega Man reference show.
And finally,
Microsoft, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave VR alone. Ankin says, I disagree. Microsoft is not going VR. They're going AR. We have seen it for 2 years now. The Minecraft stuff. Oh, come on, get that shit out. I think
that
good point, but get that shit out.
I think that AR is going to be a thing, but I don't think that AR is going to be.
If it was that, what would you?
What?
Well, how would that count?
Yeah, would that count?
No. This is VR, not AR, not alternate reality, virtual reality.
I know what AR is. I don't think
AR does not count.
So it's not necessarily just their solution to VR.
Wait.
Yeah, right? Not HoloLens.
Have they already released it?
That's AR.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
HoloLens.
Peanut Gallery showing us something good. All right. And,
VR. I just barely switched from standard definition to high definition.
Well, fucking...
Want to be there.
I'm sorry. I mean, if you'd like me to pitch you a couple bucks... Fuck, just now? For real? Good lord. You need a CRT
Are you offering
television?
to buy people some VR headsets?
I mean, no. If somebody just fucking upgraded from a CRT...
Yeah, but we don't know what this man's life is like.
Well, if you had a good TV and it was like, been there for a while.
Yeah, what if they had like a really badass CRT?
So yeah, I'm a philanthropist.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay?
I kind of do that humanist, you know what I mean? I always do that shit.
Want to be there.
All right. Bloodborne 2.
Bloodborne 2. Now, this is an interesting one because...
It ain't gonna happen.
From Software is basically done.
Mm-hmm.
But since Sony owns the IP, they can do similar to what Dark Souls did, which is Sony can release it like Namco, Bandai Namco released Dark Souls 2. Different studio made it.
Yeah.
Wasn't From Software. They could do that with Bloodborne. The question is, will they?
Well, that's the question, right? That's literally what we're talking about, right?
No.
Yes, that is the legitimate
So
question.
when Bloodborne came out, when did it come out?
2 years ago.
After... When did Dark Souls?
Dark Souls 2 came out, and then 1 year later was Bloodborne. Then 1 year later was Dark Souls 3, and then I believe 1 year later we'll probably get something else.
But
I can agree.
Mr. Miyazaki has said he's moving on, which he was always at least at work on one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't think they're going to push this that
hard.
But
he was not involved in Dark Souls 2, right?
No. But despite that, Batman also has a good point. Which is DLC hasn't even come out yet for Dark Souls 3, and they've announced 2. I don't think...
It's different dev, different studio.
I understand all that. I'm still going with definitely not going to happen.
And this is an announcement. I'm not saying that the game is going to get released.
Because I would like it too fucking much,
Yeah.
In Metal Gear Solid 3, out of all of them, Pachinko came out today, so my faith in the Jewish people has been shaken. So, from Walk Hard, anyways. Man, fuck you guys. Give me them ribs anyways. Fucking
every time there's a rib, I'm going to let one of your Jokes fall.
No. Anytime you do that shit on purpose, which I always know when it's on purpose, I'm just gonna get the ribs anyways. So that's incentivizing you. Okay. Anyways, let's see. So apparently, fucking Texas boy also is in a very poor state of affairs than it SD television.
It is in that case, DKP. I did as well.
And see, it's pronounced pedophile, not philanthropist. Hey man, want to be there, you know? And duh man, not Batman. No, it's Badman.
We call him Batman.
Badman.
We've already accepted that's
CJB
wrong.
Damon, but we call him Batman.
I've already accepted that that's wrong, and I've asked him, is it okay if we just keep calling you Badman? Because I misread it the first 30 fucking times, and he said, yeah, that's fine. So that's how we're going with it.
So I don't think this is going to happen, although I really want it to. I'm like, this is the one that I'm going to go back and look on and go be like, I should have fucking went all in on. I just know it.
I hope you're right.
I'm saying will happen just because they're going to ride this shit to the fucking grave. I think that the Dark
will
Souls
or definitely will?
Will, not definitely.
Okay, so 3 and 2 ones. So
Texas boy says, how do you like your Major Tom?
Tenderized.
Hey man. Oh, we gonna get them ribs plenty of more times. Mm-hmm. All right, moving on here. You got to Evil Within 2.
Announced at the Bethesda presser. So they released the first Evil Within. It did decently well for them. It didn't critically review super well.
Okay.
It was in the 7 range.
Let's talk about why they did well, all right? So they came out, the teaser was great for it. There was a lot of hype.
Is why it did well.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype around it. And then people started playing it.
Who's the creator of Mega Man? I mean, not Mega Man, sorry. Because that's KG and Infinite. Of Resident Evil.
I want to say Shinji Mikami.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Shinji Mikami. This is a Shinji Mikami joint.
Yes.
So...
Again, hype, right? Yeah. It's got all of the makings of greatness, and yet everyone who played it hated it.
Well, because here's how they did. It's like, hey fellas, I'm no longer with Capcom. They're fucking up Resident Evil. But what I'm doing, listen, man, we're taking it back to the roots, man. It's gonna be nothing like that. And it was, that's exactly what we were promised. Look at this. It was like Silent Hill, weird imagery, all this shit, right? Fucking mixed in with semi, but not too modern controls to appease everybody, but instead we got a horrendous piece of garbage. And I fucking midnight release that game. I wanted it to be good so bad.
I like Ghost of Romeo's comment that the graphics sucked. Sweaty nuts. I can still taste the salt.
It's one of the games where I think nobody who played it on console like I did can deny wow, this frame rate literally makes the game harder. Because it's one of those games where it's oh, we want to be survival horror, right? So we're going to make it to where, ammo's very scarce, but give you a bunch of enemies where they take fucking 9 hits. Yeah. So you better fucking make sure every count. But we're going to give you 14 frames to aim with, so you're where the fuck is it going? And then you whiff. And then you just get pissed the entire game. That was my entire experience with it.
Idify says, they're Japanese, not from California.
That's fucking alleged, I don't know. You don't know that.
Pepip says, I say no on this, but instead we get announced for Morrowind Oblivion Skyrim sequel.
Very possible.
Too soon.
Yeah, because Fallout just came out, so...
Well, we should get the next thing should be an Elder Scrolls thing from them, but they take, 3... Skyrim was 2012?
They're going to announce a Game of the Year edition or something like that.
So it's going to be at least 2 more years, I think, before we see. And they did so well by announcing the game and then releasing it in the same year. I think they're going to do that again with Skyrim.
Yeah,
or
so
the Elder Scrolls.
All the things with the Evil Within that I think that everybody hated was just, I felt like they put it in there specifically to make the game harder, right? So the frame rates were messing up, right? He said that the camera angle was also blue. Yeah, there were just weird things that kept happening, and you're I'm pretty confident they designed it this way.
It's not just that. It came out with fucking... It suffered from the same thing Resident Evil 6 did for me, which is why the fuck is the camera so close to the person? He takes up half the fucking screen. Plus, it's cinematic fucking, black bars all the fucking time. And, finally, dude, okay, if anyone who's played it, remember the part where you first escape the hospital? And you in the shitty... ambulance runs off the cliff, and the camera zooms into a little boy's screaming mouth. It was this is fucking so lame.
Are we really playing
Not to mention, the textures are fucking loading as we go.
Yeah.
Turning from gray shit to hospital buildings.
If I win DKP, you're playing through Evil Within. No, I'm totally kidding. I gotta make it way worse than Evil Within.
It was just such a fucking disappointment. That's. It's not like. It's not a travesty of a game.
Yeah.
It's just that.
It let you down.
Hey, the guy who did Sweet Home and Resident Evil 1, 2, and... Really? Hey, fuck you. But try again, please. Just not with Evil.
So as far as the bet is concerned...
Oh, yeah, we haven't voted.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to give this a 1.
I said no.
I say no as well.
Idify says, did you guys see X-Men? No.
Nope.
Yes.
Also, I give no fucks about the characters. In fact, I wanted everyone to die. Ghost says, maybe tomorrow I'll see it. I plan to see it, but I'm probably just...
VKP and I are going to see it this weekend.
I saw it. I'll see it again. I liked it.
Yeah, VKP and I are going after not watching Game of Thrones some more. Let's see. All right. Moving on to Uncharted DLC announced starring Sam. Mr. My Hair Tells Me I'm a Betrayer. Isn't that fucking... wasn't it too obvious? Like, you've got that fucking, like, Nick Cage in fucking...
You are getting into spoiler
territory.
territory.
I was going to spoil it.
No, he's...
His hair says it all. Like, if you're not reading the hair, you're clearly just
I said that from the beginning when I
taking the
first saw it,
opportunity.
but that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But no, do you think... No.
Okay, so here's my thought
Trust
process.
me, they didn't spoil the game.
The Last of Us had single-player DLC, and that you played as Ellie, like, before... Like, after the outbreak, but before she met up with Joel. So realistically... You could do a section with him where he's, like, younger, or you could do a section with him where it's him actually, like, getting out of prison, or whatever. Like, they could do a legitimate actual...
I'll never buy a PS4, so I'm
Idify says, what the fuck, spoilers, asshole?
I like the
whoa, spoilers!
Look, that's what his hair conveys, and you all fucking know it.
Ghost of Romeo deserves a little call out for this one. Never played Uncharted 4. My dick is still stuck in Overwatch.
No, I'm sorry. It must be like a dog. It gets knotted.
It's stuck in the O of the Overwatch.
Hope somebody eventually comes and helps you out. But I'll say this:
Is
the
he playing
story,
that Mercy?
Naughty Dog weaves a better tale of intrigue and mystery and all this shit than basically. Oh yeah, the dude with classic "I'm a fucking villain in disguise" hair is a villain. They do better than that. But that's from the moment I saw the trailer. I was like, he's got that long, shitty Nick Cage from fucking Face Off hair.
And
like,
to be perfectly fair to anybody that's calling that a spoiler, it kind of is, but not really. It's not really a spoiler.
Does he have paper airplanes tattooed on his
Solo
neck?
dies too. How about fuck you, man?
Man, what are you
They're
doing?
birds.
I'm gonna spoil. Since you have so many Game of Thrones spoilers under your belt, I'm just gonna text you every time after a new Game of Thrones.
Shit.
Shit.
Just do it.
Just get it
I'm
over
gonna do
with.
it for the new Scorsese flick too.
Implying you'll be seeing that before I fucking see it.
Yeah. I saw Hateful Eight
Out of
before
your
you.
fucking mind.
Again, I know it's Quentin Tarantino, but I saw that before you. I could have texted you the end of that.
Oh yeah.
What? Like, that wasn't predictable. It's also another Quentin Tarantino film.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, CJ, Mr. Batman says he doubts it. Last of Us also had a comic series that led into the DLC. There's that. Yep. And in his previous life, he was a crow. Man, that's such a Sagittarius thing to do. You know what I mean? Be a crow in your past life. Am I right, Major Tom?
You are right.
Here, give me the ribs real quick. It's not giving me your ribs is such a fucking Gemini thing to do. You know what I mean?
It's such a Gemini thing to do.
Yeah, you take out fucking see if I
feel
can.
like all I have to do is just hold you in place.
This is the face of a man whose ribs don't give a fuck.
Anyways. Can't even get to your ribs. There's just too much padding there.
Yeah, man.
You want to be there.
Gotta use your elbow, man.
If I had to, I don't know, this, I'm gonna go with middle ground here. It's probably gonna happen.
You reading Idify's comments? Is that what it is?
DKP must be on the rag today.
Idify, you've been watching the stream for what, like a year and a half? I'm always on my rag.
DigDug is getting all the attention, so he's getting mad.
No, I'm just always ragging. What do you guys think?
I was gonna say this is normal for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fucking, you know what? To hit Idify's comment way up above, you should come more often. Let this piece of shit sit out. Fucking, hey man, wanna be there?
Yeah.
I ain't falling for that shit no
That's the
more.
reason why he's got the glasses on, so you can't see the tears underneath.
Because he is crying, baby.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
Look how many Geminis
I'm gonna go with 0 on this. I mean 1. It will not happen.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, so you just automatically... I'm picking the one that is going to win?
Yeah.
Was that what your answer was?
This is so weird, because you put all these together, and there's ones I'm like, he put the shit on there, because, like, he figures it's gonna... But no, you've been swerving me a couple times. I'm gonna go with the middle ground, though.
I don't intend to cheat.
JDigdug?
I'm going to say that's not going to happen.
No, I'm not saying...
I think they're going to talk about something else. I think they're going to take away from the Uncharted world for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't even know if
come
Naughty
back
Dog
with a
will
little
be
bit,
there.
a big bang to kind of relive the experience, talk about the DLC at some point in time later, maybe at like Sony PlayStation experience, something like that. Give it a little bit more time. It just came out. That's my thoughts.
I would agree with that.
We will touch on something a bit later.
Let's move on.
Might be similar to that.
I like touching. I'm all about it later, so let's go.
Hey man, we'll be there later. Alright. Well, never mind that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with, much to my, dismay, Metal Gear Solid 3 trailer came out today. Oh, but it's Pachinko. This is not gonna happen. Absolutely no fucking way whatsoever. And, you guys wanna give your predictions before I don't think it's going to happen, anybody.
And my reason is because Quantum Break just came out. I do think Alan Wake 2 will happen, but I think that will be announced next E3.
I'm going with definitely going to happen on this one.
Damn!
Yeah. And the reason why is because it makes no sense. I think that's good.
That's not a good reason. But...
Hey, I'm not going to get any points right on this one.
I hope you're fucking right. I'll say that. But
I'll take that 5 points if it shows up. I think, this is a
5 points
thing.
I'll gladly give you.
Yeah, so.
I would fucking...
There's a lot of not going to happen.
Right?
We're seeing a lot of things like, I really want that to happen, so we know it's not going to. We're clearly bitter. I think that's the problem.
Maybe, just maybe.
It ain't going to happen. Now that there's a locked in, here's why. They stopped development on this dead in its tracks. To make Quantum Break, because Remedy probably was not doing so well. Now that they've made Quantum Break, that game unfortunately just kind of sunk. It wasn't talked about. It was not the fucking blockbuster.
Fucking really good.
Dude, here's the thing. It was
really
not
fucking good.
What Remedy, as a company, I feel like that's not quite them, the direction direction of that series. Well, I don't know if it's a series yet. Hopefully not, because if it is, you could fucking count ever getting Alan Wake goodbye.
I mean, there was an Alan Wake teaser in Quantum Break.
Yes, but dude, there was Max Payne teasers, when they didn't even fight.
That's true.
They're so famous for just putting cameos in that it really doesn't mean anything.
Honestly, what you're saying makes me feel more confident in me going definitely yes, because if they started it and then stopped it in its tracks, they have something that they could show.
But it's been years.
Yeah, but
the technology's behind the time, much like Duke Nukem, when it's oh no, we got to restart it because it's not up to times anymore.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that.
It should have came out when Quantum Break came out.
If it's just a teaser announcing that they're going to be doing it, and it's something with a flashlight shows on the screen or just something, it'll be enough for people to go crazy, and they can milk that for 3 years.
Then that means you're true. Even if it's just that. But here's the thing. I think Quantum Break, how it did not do that well, it might be the fucking end of Remedy altogether. Because Alan Wake and American Nightmare didn't do fantastic, right? And Quantum Break was supposed to basically Sam Lake made, unlike Gabe Newell, looking at you, Gabe, fucking was hey, look, here's what's happening. I know you were anticipating Alan Wake 2. This is the more financial, decision, etc., etc. We're developing this game. Right? He said that. Came out and made the YouTube video. Didn't do well. So this might be the end of Remedy altogether, for all I know.
That's... I don't know about that. I think that the reason why they'll go with this is because it was a beloved IP, right? So they need to do something to kind of go with it.
That's in the UK, though. I don't know.
It's another world.
I hope that I'm just feeling that MGS trailer from earlier still.
My first mistake was...
Is there information out there that you have that said that it didn't do well? Our peanut gallery, Tasty over here, he just pulled up an article that says... Pull it back up. Let me look at it.
I think specifically it says DKP is wrong.
That's in the UK. It sold really well.
Hold on, let me.
That's a part of the world, though.
It says Quantum Break is Microsoft's biggest selling new IP this generation.
Okay, this generation, sure.
But it's a new IP. How many new IPs did they have this generation?
Look,
Rise, Son of Rome, Sunset Overdrive.
I could search and find you shit that says Duke Nukem Forever sold well.
Alan Wake did really well on PlayStation 3, right? I knew people who specifically got a PlayStation so that they could play this game. So I could see them being we need to bring something out for PlayStation 4 for the next generation.
Yeah.
And it's been out long enough that this right here is totally feasible. I'm sticking with my definitely yes on that.
Idify says, FYI, I'm going to call you JD for now. It's short, tired of typing JDigdug. That's what I call her in real life.
I was going to say that works. Yeah, so that works.
Listen, man, your first mistake, man, was agreeing with DKP, man. Listen, man, the guy's almost wrong, man. And he also said that.
Ghost Romeo says, Quantum Break was like finally smashing the hot girl at the office, only to find out that she was a poor lay.
That is the most fucking
Yeah,
astute.
but you still brag about it, right? Like,
Of course you would.
right. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sam Lake. I played the original Max Payne, The Face, and we made a game that was underwhelmed by everybody. Anyways, fucking Sam, go back down and wait, please.
Have you finished it yet?
No, I cannot be interested. I've tried. I cannot find myself
It is
to give a shit about
I like it almost as much as Alan Wake, and better than Max Payne. Want to be there?
Hey, man. Yeah.
Bold.
All right. So.
I'm Japanese, not from California.
Oh, my mistake.
Let us not forget that the Alan Wake case on the Quantum Break TV show, possible foreshadowing?
Maybe. Metal Gear Solid collection announced.
That's a lot of pictures right there.
Yeah, that's all the Metal Gears, except for the ones you can't see behind the green screen.
I do believe that every woman wearing a flight suit is only wearing a bikini underneath it, so this is accurate.
Man, I love that quad.
Is that not what you wear?
I am wearing that underneath what I'm currently wearing, so yes.
I'm going to go with not going to happen.
I'm also going to go with not going to happen.
I think I'm just going to stick with you guys on this one. Not going to happen. They got to milk it out longer.
Dude, why would they fucking bother? They got pachinko machines, man.
Yeah.
They've made it.
It is
right,
a pretty
at this
decent
point?
cash grab, though. It's like every game for $60.
Yeah, but who's the piece of shit that's
Yeah,
going
but
to come out and announce it? Like,
Do they really announce that?
I think
where would they announce it? It doesn't.
I'd buy that for $1, says I'd.
Fucking ain't gonna happen.
I think the biggest challenge is who the fuck's going to put them on there. I don't think you should just put the old versions. I think you need to clean them up.
Here's the new thing, though.
Yeah, you'd have to.
The only way that it could fucking happen will be if it came out on PS4, because they're not going to port the Metal Gear Solid 4 over to Xbox, right?
Yeah.
And now that Sony owns Kojima, which who knows if he fucking might be there. That's not. It's not going to happen as much as I'd like it to.
I think you make a good point. They probably will do a not reboot but remaster on the old games and to make it into the new one, and then announce like all of these you can buy for one wonderful price. Like,
But I don't think that's going to be nowish. Metal Gear Pachinko collections.
I wear a banana hammock under my flight suit. Is that what we're pointing at? No, from Ghost. From Pachinko collection.
Ah, fuck that. No, it's not going to happen.
Give me a 1 on that.
1.
I already had all your.
One is the loneliest.
R.I.P. MGS.
That's right, you're a hooker.
Yep. So, I believe that the Final Fantasy VII remake footage that we will be getting, I do believe we'll get more footage. And in that footage, we'll see Tifa and Aerith.
This is very specific,
Yes.
right? So, like,
The more specific the prediction, the funner. Or the more fun.
is this like,
More fun?
is this the, we really hope they show these two individuals, or is this like, that's how it's gone in the past that they've teased with?
I don't really have any evidence to show other than they've shown 2 different things for Final Fantasy VII remake, and both of them have only showed like the very, very beginning of the game.
Well,
They have not shown Sephiroth or anyone.
We've
like
seen
that.
Aerith, we've seen Barrett, and we've seen Cloud.
Correct.
That's it.
Did we see Aerith?
There was a
very brief moment of it.
Yeah. We have not seen Tifa yet. So
We've also not seen any like official like bad guys. So
like Rufus or fucking God, what's the guy's name? It's like the Hercule ripoff. Fucking
yeah,
I forget, but no, I'm going with that definitely on this one though.
You're going with the 5?
Going with the 5 all the way.
I think.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Ben.
yeah.
I'm going with a 1 because I believe that it's going to be broken up into multiple games, and I believe the first game is only going to focus on Midgar.
Yeah, and you meet like Aerith at the beginning of the game.
But you have to see Tifa and Aerith. I'm a 1. These 2 are 5s.
5.
I don't think this will happen.
All right.
Now you are the one playing the price.
We shall see. Apparently, no one else really gives a shit. They just want Kingdom Hearts 3.
We had a Kingdom Hearts slide, but DKP didn't give a shit about that, so we removed it.
Hey, man, want to be there.
That prediction, just to go over it real quick, was that we will see either a Zootopia or a Inside Out world.
So Ghost of
we're not
Romeo is
gonna-
probably really going to dislike me. He says, I'm not going to lie. I'm not hype about any of the Final Fantasy games coming out. I'm more hard for Atlas game Persona 5. So not only did I remove from the list,
We had a Persona 5.
I moved that one too.
Yeah.
We had a Persona 5 slide, and that slide was that the game would come out early next year. But we removed it.
Yep. Ironfry says this remake better have the weapons. You mean like Ruby Emerald and all that sort of shit? Of course it will. Can't have it
You
without
gotta
it.
have those ruby red slippers.
So yeah, so we got a 2. Of course,
2 5s and a 1. He got him.
All right.
Unfollow.
Terribly sorry. I'm starting this off with not going to happen.
Crash Bandicoot will return in a new game.
Can we talk about the graphic level of the picture you have right here?
Yeah.
I mean, normally I'm really with you Major Tom, but...
No. Like, it's telling the fact that it is like 64 level graphics.
Yeah. I think someone just threw this together. Oh, wait,
really?
Me. That was who that was.
It's an old game, though. We haven't had one for a really long time.
I mean, I think the last one came out in 2008.
That's a long time.
But Activision owns the franchise right now. There is a... Okay, so...
They got Call of Duty to make.
There is some news that happened 6 months ago or so, where there is a toy manufacturer in Europe that said, yeah, we're working on a Crash Bandicoot toy for the new game that Sony's working on. Someone said that.
Yeah, but that could be like a
real
racing
life.
game.
Yeah, but
I
still a
believe
Crash
somebody
Bandicoot
said
game.
it. But I don't think we're going to be getting a fucking Crash Bandicoot game.
Like,
I can still buy, dude. Look, Shenmue, when that came out, remember? When Shenmue 2 came out, and there's been a big gap. I could buy fucking new Ryu Hazuki figures from, like, toy manufacturers that are, like, really good collectors.
It's not about the fact that a toy's
way
being
after
made.
the fact.
It's not about the fact that a toy's being made. It's about the fact that a toy's being made. And someone said the toy's being made because Sony is working on a new game.
Pev, I think I'm saying it right. He said it did appear in another game recently.
Yes,
And I do not care about...
But we are talking about seeing it next week. I'm sorry, week after next at E3.
Yeah.
And not gonna happen.
What about...
I'm saying not gonna happen.
What about in Skylanders? Does that count?
Skylanders...
Look, I know you fucking
hold
want
on.
Let
me pitch it to you.
They have?
Activision makes Skylanders.
Yeah.
Activision put out Spyro in the original Skylanders. So Spyro is in the first 3 Skylanders games. Activision currently owns Crash Bandicoot.
That's possible. Just to sell toys? That would answer that question.
Crash Bandicoot in the new Skylanders. Is it possible? Is it going to happen? What do you think?
That, to me, is very much like the Project Spark. Hey, you guys want to Conquer's Bad Fur Day? Well, here you fucking go. It's like, no, that's...
Here you go, ladies.
Thanks for fucking taking it and, making people, making it to where it's like, oh, I guess people didn't really want it because nobody gave a shit. So, like, no, people do, just not in that format.
So do you think he will appear or won't appear?
No. No.
I gave it a fucking not gonna happen period.
Okay.
Fucking
Crash in Skylanders is not Crash in the new game.
It absolutely is. If the new Skylanders is a new game, if I said a new Crash Bandicoot game, I'm very careful with my words.
I should have fucking removed this slide out of my tin.
This
is the most fucking weirdly fucking worded. Because
Crash Bandicoot
when I went
will
through
return
them,
in a new game. Okay, so you specifically stated not that he will return in his own game.
Yes.
In just a new game, which means you had insider knowledge of the fact that the Skylander stuff existed and that Spyro had been in that.
But I haven't even voted yet. And I gave both of you guys this information, and you guys can still make your decision based on the information that I have just provided.
I already made mine. Ain't gonna happen. Goat Sea Simulator,
you take your
baby.
5 points and you just fucking spin
I'm not going 5 points for it.
Are you going 3 points on it? How confident are you?
I might go 1. I might not even say he's going to be in a game.
Goat
this is an
Simulator,
E3
baby.
prediction.
I would like to have Crash in a Goat Simulator. That would work really well.
All right.
Skylander sucks. Go fuck yourself, Idify. At least it's still around. Where's Disney Infinity at?
Ooh.
Oh man, that's fucked.
Damn. All right. So I'm going with not.
Long live Disney Infinity. I love it.
I don't think it's going to happen either. 1.
And JDigdug?
I went with 1. I don't think it's gonna happen.
So all of us are going with 1?
Yep.
Too soon, Major Tom. Too soon.
It's that
No
big
shit.
fucking argument over.
I know,
Hey,
right?
man.
He had all those details.
Welcome to Preparation 8. Fucking.
arguing with ourselves.
I just
for
put the
no
slides
reason.
together. Like, you guys are reading into the fact that I put these together as something that's real. Why are you putting thumbs up our butts? Look at that thumb.
It's like the biggest. He's holding a carrot. I'm pretty confident.
That's a leek that's painted semi-orange. Fucking. Come on. And
Idify says, don't look at me like that, Joey Fatone. I can look at you however I want. Man.
Let's cut to the real bullshit and talk about the real game.
Real man's game.
Real
Destiny
man's
2.
games. Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 won't be announced till next year.
So.
He's so confident.
Prediction.
confident.
Kojima
Just
to
talk.
appear on stage at the E3 Sony press event. I'm going to go with definitely going to happen. Going all in. What the fuck are you laughing about in the peanut
I'm
gallery?
sorry, Joey Fatone. It's perfect.
Alright, fuck.
Sorry.
Hey man, he was in a boy band. You gotta be hot to
He was
be
in
a boy
that
band,
Dead
right?
7 movie with all the boy bands killing zombies. Pretty
That's what's
amazing.
up.
Definitely going to happen.
Zombies go bye bye
Is
bye.
my
One of
bet.
the quotes in there. Bye bye bye.
Yes, I think he'll show up.
I want Kojima to impregnate my wife.
Hey man, me too.
Right?
You know? Do you know
I'd
Solid
let him carry
Snake
my babies.
was half Japanese, half like Caucasian or white?
Half Japanese
Because he was
girl.
surrogate by a Japanese mother. So, given that, we could burst Solid Snake.
I would rather
I
talk
would
about
have no
Crash
part-
Bandicoot
I
for
would
the
have
next
no
30
part
minutes
of it.
than talk
but-
about whatever you're
Oh no,
talking about right now.
this is happening, man. So, anyways, with the La France Terry project. No, fuck. But
Les
no,
Incompetents.
definitely gonna happen. That's mine on that one. They got their new toy. They're gonna fucking show him off. Even if he announces somebody else's game.
I don't think he's going to announce shit. I think he's going to come out on stage and go, "Oh, please be excited. We're working on something very special."
Here
And
is
then
a
walk
video
away. Yeah,
of me and
yeah.
Guillermo playing Uno.
Yeah.
We're not working on anything currently. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's gonna be like all the lights go down. He's there. It's gonna be really cool. Introduction. He's gonna say absolutely nothing. Go off. Everybody's gonna go crazy. Women are gonna throw their clothes up on the stage.
I'm throwing a 3 at it.
And
I'm gonna
it's
do 5.
that exact same fucking behind the shoulder thumbs up or leaks up he's gonna give.
He's
For,
just not even. He's just gonna mic drop and then leave. Like not say anything.
For anybody that's just joining us, a 1 means it won't happen, a 3 means it will happen, and a 5 means, oh, it's definitely happening.
It's definitely happening.
And I'm JDigdug, or you can call me JD. That's the new term. It seems. Idify, just for you.
Idify always comes up with the names.
JD's better than Joe C. Fucking, you got off easy.
That's true, you did get off easy.
Thank you, Idify.
I'm surprised that people aren't calling you Aria.
I mean, I'm down for whatever your spelling needs allow. Right?
Yeah. We ready?
I believe we are.
Let's move on.
So, we got new Wolfenstein announced.
So this game critically did very well. It sold very well.
And
We just got Doom. I think it's time.
very true.
Yep.
And there also was. I don't want to reveal my sources. I don't know what's gonna happen.
No,
Go
go
with
ahead.
middle tier.
If I'm going to reveal everything I know about the potential of one of these games coming out, you two as well. Don't be. You're like trying to like backdeal fucking shady shit right now.
No, so
Not
the
gonna
voice
get me with
actress
that.
for the first one, yeah, because that's your own fucking tactic. Of course, you won't fall for it.
Yeah.
How naive of me. So, the voice actress for I forget her name in the first one, pretty much admitted she was working on another Wolfenstein title a while back.
And you think this is the time to show it?
I think it is. I think we will at least get a small reveal. Now, if your question was, is it going to have anything to do with BJ Blazkowicz? I don't think so. But
Yeah, the question specifically is new Wolfenstein announced at Bethesda Presser.
So if it gets announced tomorrow, it doesn't count.
fucking fine.
I'm just making sure. The
Oh,
words
you're
are
that
chosen
specific.
carefully.
Yeah, I'm going with the middle ground. Well, 3.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
What are you
Not
gonna do?
definitely. Not definitely not.
What are you doing,
Just
Teton?
I'm also going to go with the 3.
Fucking bandwagon.
Yeah,
John.
I was gonna go with the 3.
You can go with the
I'm
3.
sticking with it. I have to. Like it feels right. I can see why they would go that route. I can know why they would make an
We
announcement.
gotta
Again,
have something there.
they can put it out there and then 2 years have the game. Like it's not. If they've been working on anything, this is the time to show it.
Yep.
Let's hope, because I do want another Wolfenstein. But we call him on our stream, when I've streamed it, Duke Nukem. Because he is like the Jewish version of Duke Nukem. The most badass character. So it probably won't have him, but let's hope it does. And that's... I know that really has no
yep.
bearing, but ain't gonna happen. We can...
Just
not
go ahead
there
and
right
pick
now.
it up.
I'm just gonna put you on the... You ain't getting another fucking Banjo-Kazooie title.
So here's my thought process on this. There has been a very, very clear sign that 3D platformer collectathons are going to make a triumphant return. We're getting a Hat in Time. We just got Ratchet and Clank. We're getting Ukulele. Like this, there is a renaissance of 3D platformers coming on back. Yeah. Microsoft has one of those in their pocket that they can just pull out anytime they want in the form of Banjo-Kazooie.
Dude, but they've also owned Conker for fucking ever.
How long?
Yeah,
is
but
this?
Conker is kind of a Don't get me wrong. It's just kind of a weird game because it's a mature-rated 3D platform.
How long has this been a rumor?
Since the beginning of God.
Exactly. How many things out there have been rumors since the beginning of God and have never had anything?
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
The
Last Guardian actually coming out.
We're talking
again,
about
Shenmue 3.
All of those things y'all kept saying are
We're
never gonna
talking
fucking
about
happen.
God, and I just told you, Metal Gear Solid 3 is a pachinko machine. There is no God.
Yeah, but the difference
We've
between
been over this in this exact stream.
Yeah, but the difference between the games you just announced and this one is, dare I say, everyone wants to play the other ones.
Texas Phil Davis says, we got a new Ratchet and Clank.
We did.
Exactly. So a new Banjo-Kazooie. That's why this slide exists, because there is a possibility that this could happen.
But
I don't think it's going to. Throw a one at me.
Yeah,
throw a one at me.
Like, I love how you fight hard to just settle. One as well.
Everybody assumes that these are Tommy's predictions.
I know.
These are not my predictions.
No, but you argue. Argue whatever Reddit happens to be going for, or something.
Exactly.
Artifice says, "Where the fuck is the Nintendo talk, man?"
We only have one Nintendo game to talk about because that's only one game that Nintendo is bringing to E3. Granted, they just announced today they're going to talk about the Pokemans. They're going to talk about some of the fucking Tokyo Mirage Session, just Sharp FE.
Ooh,
yeah, right. They're going to be talking about a couple of things, but will we get a bunch of announcements from Nintendo? Nah.
And 90% of the audience here agrees. No
Nintendo
Banjo
is going to pull something out of their ass.
Batman says, "I want more Banjo," but nope.
Yeah, it's gonna be Reggie's hand.
Zariella says,
"I
need more Banjo."
That Reggie's Law, baby.
You my boy, Blue. It's the only game they need.
I need VR Pokemon. Like, let's have that happen.
There's rumors that the next Nintendo will be VR.
Nintendo has been fighting for this forever, right? Virtual Boy, like an interactive world. I mean, this is their opportunity.
They built them Wii controllers. Like, they've been building towards people going into video games for a long time.
I win this. I know exactly what we're doing. Remember the whole thing is like whoever wins gets to have the other person stream like a game of their choice. You're streaming fucking Virtual Boy for 2 hours straight.
Oh my god, breaks. No! I feel like his eyes.
We gotta get a Virtual Boy. That's fine.
I'll fucking go out and buy one tonight, son.
Okay, do it. I'm completely cool with that.
I mean, you don't get to take it home.
You'll see red for fucking weeks.
I'm gonna go out and throw it in the dumpster.
That's fine.
But yes,
I want to hurt him physically.
Here we go.
If I win.
I love how.
What's that, Bunami?
I'm ass pained about being hurt physically if I lose.
I can do that too. I'm gonna get them ribs again, by the way, you little bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna get the ribs.
I fucking will, I told you!
You completely missed the ribs.
Oh no. The ribs wrap around, my friend.
Yeah,
it's true.
You hit my arm.
Here-ish.
My man.
I know what ribs feel like on this elbow, okay?
No,
I've done it enough times. You didn't
touch the ribs.
I've done it enough times.
As someone who has feeling sensors attached to my brain.
That was
probably gonna happen.
For this
middle
one?
ground.
I'm going for a 5 out of 5. This will definitely happen.
I'm going with a 5 on this one as well. It's been way too long. And we just had all those remakes come out.
I give it a 5. I give it a fucking 5.
So yeah, there were a bunch of leaks. Like I said, I'm not positive we're gonna get an announcement for it. It might even be called something else. But Texas Phil Davis says, "What's going on with the rumors of PS4.5 or the PS4K? They're gonna announce it at E3 as a bundle with the PSVR."
Yes, I do believe that will happen. Both of those things. It will be announced at E3 and it will have a bundle.
I agree.
But no points associated with that.
We will see.
We're just spitballing.
I can see that right there being their answer to whatever Microsoft comes out with was their answer to VR, right? So they're just like, oh, but we've already got the technology that's been around. And by the way, here's a bundle to prove it. So I feel that's a safe bet.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Besides the leaks and other things, there's no real basis for this. Like as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. So I'm going with the middle ground. I'm going with 3. I know there's the leaks. I don't know if they're going to announce it tomorrow. I'm sorry, at E3.
I don't think they will tomorrow.
No, probably not tomorrow. You're right. But
I am right.
I really like the slide picture, by the way, that you picked. It's very colorful and not just in blood.
Yeah, because the rumors are it's going to take place based on Norse mythology. So
this isn't a picture of Josie. Hey, there you go.
It's all tasty.
If I didn't fucking know that was coming. Poor fella. All right, so we got all our predictions.
Yep.
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 All right.
553, I believe.
Splinter Cell is the final Ubisoft presser game. So Ubisoft, at the end of their press conferences, they show one huge game. So it was Watch Dogs, then it was The Division, then it was Ghost Recon's Wildlands. They announce a game at the very end of the press conference. One big thing. So do you guys think that big thing that they will announce will be Splinter Cell?
I don't give a fuck.
I don't think that's an option.
No, okay, here's the thing. I'm really torn on this. Because it's like, they keep... I don't know what the actual success of the previous Splinter Cells have been. Like, once they
There's
kind
like
of...
1,000 of them.
I know.
So.
Yeah, what I mean is like, once they rebooted it, kind of, and like, Michael Ironsides, like, no longer does the voice, and like, yeah, we'll just keep Sam Fisher. Like, I know it's a duo now, and it's like, wouldn't it be that time to if you don't have the same voice actor?
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know what the success of the ones after that were. You know what I mean? So I don't... Plus, Watch Dogs 2 has been pretty much leaked.
Yep.
But I feel like that isn't one they're going to close it with.
And that's the thing, and that's
because
what I want to touch on.
No one gives a shit about Watch Dogs 1.
The speculation is that Watch Dogs 2 is going to be out this year, and anytime their final game is shown, it's a game that's coming out at least a year in advance. So, like I said, Watch Dogs, it was 2.5, almost 3 years before we got that. The Division, obviously, that just came out.
Yeah.
And then Ghost Recon Wildlands, which I'm believing will come out this year. And that got announced at last E3.
So do you think
so it's at least a year? Nah, it's going to be Assassin's Creed: The Great Depression. Dr. Butts, I agree with you. It will be the Assassin's Creed, but I don't think it'll be Great Depression. I think it'll be the ancient Egypt rumors that we've all been hearing. I think it's going to be Assassin's Creed. So I'm going to say 1 on this.
I'm going to say 1, but I'm hoping it's like something really fucking random, like Prince of Persia 2. Or something really crazy that they haven't talked about in like forever or done anything with.
Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Oh, it would be
Custer's
so
Revenge
cool.
2? Wouldn't that be nice?
He's getting really excited. I can see you're like, oh, that would be a great one.
My ass hasn't been this wet since...
5 minutes ago.
Since fucking in a coon's age. I don't know. Some goofy old shit someone used to say.
Yep.
No, look. I, unfortunately, am going to have to go with a 3. I think they're going to do it. Splinter Cell should be dead, by all means. Like, it really should, in my opinion. But this is Ubisoft. They constantly disappoint me. So
you're setting yourself up for success.
Well, look, it's either it is Assassin's Creed, which is like, oh yeah, fucking like don't have a fucking enough of those to fucking lift my car up with, or it's fucking oh yeah that franchise that should have died. Oh yeah, let's bring it back and fuck it up some more. It's gotta be one of the two, so I'm not gonna go either way. I'm going in the middle. Probably gonna happen. Fuck it, man.
Friday the 13th game.
That's Ubisoft.
Yeah, that's not gonna be Ubisoft.
Do it. Anyway, why not?
What's your
What's my answer? Mm-hmm. My answer was no, that it's not gonna happen.
2 1s and a 3.
And that it was gonna be something more obscure and crazy to try to revamp.
I want a Splinter Cell reboot, says Ghost of Romeo. Sam Fisher is awesome.
Yes.
He has to be voiced by fucking Michael. Or do a new character. Like, someone else. It's just, it's...
What if they get somebody who sounds just like...
It's based off
no.
of a Tom Clancy book.
It is based off of Tom
Clancy. Ubisoft doesn't give a fuck about the Tom Clancy books.
The books?
The books, are you serious?
All right.
Fucking, give me a fucking break.
I'd say it might be Assassin's Creed because of the movie. I think it'll be Assassin's Creed because Assassin's Creed won't be out till next year.
Yeah.
And they saved their last game. For something that's going to be out.
So do you think that they're going to do Assassin's Creed up to like modern or go forward with it? You know, be like Assassin's Creed 2075.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Dr. Butts has a good point. What about South Park?
Doesn't Ubisoft own the rights to that game? Yes, we talked about South Park earlier.
It could end with that.
But...
No, they didn't end the announcement of South Park.
No, that wasn't what it was. Sure, but they could this year.
No, why would they? They've already announced it. They usually end it with a game that's never been announced.
Didn't I just say, this is Ubisoft talking about, man. Fucking come on.
I bet you anything Michael Fassbender's going to show up. I'd have 5 for the money. I'd have 5 7 for the money. No, I agree. I think he'll be there. South Park. And it's available now. No, they're not going to do that. They need to get every single person that they can on that marketing train.
Yep.
And ride that motherfucker all the way through. Rayman was awesome, though. I liked Rayman. Go ahead.
Fucking Ubisoft, dude. Like, fuck all their IPs. Except for South Park. I gotta give it to Matt and Trey. I hope it fucking does great.
Yeah.
And I'll buy it just to support them even when I don't play it.
Yeah. I'll definitely play it.
The
last one was so fucking good.
They're fun.
But, yeah, so we got, I'm giving it a 3, much to my chagrin.
I'm going with 1 as well.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Moving on. More Ubisoft.
Leading right into this.
All right, so
new IP, a puzzle game.
Ubisoft will announce a brand new IP, also known as intellectual property, meaning it will not be South Park, it won't be Splinter Cell or Assassin's Creed or Ghost Recon or Watch Dogs, or it is something that no one's ever heard of.
I can't wait till the secondary slide of they're gonna make it seem really fucking dramatic, like, you know, in a world where there's no more freedoms, We have Watch Dogs, ladies and gentlemen, or that garbage. If that was a second slot, I'd give it a 5. This, because it's Ubisoft.
Nope.
AAA or regular IP?
It doesn't specify. And it's not specified for a reason.
Fucking 3.
Yeah, because of that
It's
very thing.
We
it's
might
telling.
get a mobile game, or we might get a fucking
Child of
or
Light
some
style
sort of
game.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think so too. Give me a 3 on that.
I don't. Kanye
I'll go
West,
3 as
Donda Incorporated's new game. That's probably gonna fucking
Kanye
happen.
West
That's
the
the
game.
game.
It's not a new intellectual property. Kanye West as an intellectual property already exists.
Donda Revelations doesn't fucking exist. We can get that shit. You know what I'm saying, man?
You got to get the revelations.
No, I'm gonna go with a middle ground here. 3.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yep.
In association with Donda. I'm a 3 on this.
Bet your ass it is.
I'm a 3 on it. He's a 3 on it.
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with what they're saying in there. I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be anything. Ubisoft is very comfortable with not making change.
Sure, but like Ubisoft is also like the fucking Wonder Bread of video games companies, publishers. Yeah. Like, of course, you're gonna announce something new, but it's gonna be like. There was a comment where it was like, "What's up?" Someone's asked when Nintendo was like Reggie's hand, like same thing. Like it's just, they're not gonna do anything to break the mold. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I will announce something new. Nothing anyone really gives a fuck about."
Yeah, but who does something new?
I don't know.
I would say
Ubisoft
Ubisoft releases.
Reboot.
I would say what?
The FF7 reboot and Shenmue 3 was like not something new, but something like
neither of those are new.
Surprising. You know what I mean? Like shocking. Ubisoft's press conferences are always very like, "Oh, I expected white bread, and I'm glad that I got it."
To be honest, South Park was a complete surprise for me because Matt and Trey came out and said we will never make another video game because the last one was such a fucking nightmare.
How long ago was that though?
Right after Stick of Truth?
No, I'm talking about
2012.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago, Tommy.
It got announced last year.
Fucking.
Yeah, but that's not a new IP at this point. It wasn't when that happened.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, he's like things that are shocking. Like, to me, Ubisoft is still capable of doing shocking.
So here's the thing, though.
Like,
that's
Beyond Good and Evil
Ubisoft,
2.
Though. That is, like...
But Ubisoft is making the game.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Announces brand new IP, that's why I'm going with the 3. They probably will. Yeah, will it be anything anyone gives a fuck about? Or the majority like, wow, all these great IPs that you own? No, probably
so
not.
If people don't care about it, like, I win by default, right?
JD is correct, says Idify7.
Thank you, Idify.
I don't know what about, but...
About the fact that they're not coming out with a new IP. They're not going to announce anything. They're going to stick with the old and crummy and, like, make money off of that.
Even if they come out with
why are you calling what Ubisoft does crummy?
Because I didn't say that it was crummy. It's just old and crummy. Assassin's Creed, right?
Watch Dogs pretty good. Ghost Recon Wildlands.
I doubt that. Awesome. Do you think the Watch Dogs is actually going to be announced?
That's
what I thought. You did.
Yeah. No, that'll be there. That's pretty
Beyond
much
Good and Evil 2 would be awesome. I've heard rumors that Beyond Good and Evil 2 was picked up by Nintendo.
No new IP.
That they're going to release it
similar
to the way that similar to Bayonetta 2. That they're funding the development of it and it's going to release exclusively on the NX.
I'd be for another Bayonetta game.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Like
no new IP.
I'd wear my hair.
Rainbow Six DLC?
No, I think they will. I just don't think.
Why do you got to tag JD, Joey?
I think it's shit
started
about.
it.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, Defy?
But yes, so
He's for you right now. Like he's giving me shit for attacking you.
We've got our 3.
That's fair.
For me.
I got your back.
I got a
3.
I'm a 3.
And I'm
so
a 1.
3's. Oh, you don't think they're gonna?
I'm going
all right.
with 1.
So
he's on it. He knows what's up.
The boys are going with the 3, and the ladies going with the 1.
I mean, it's all predictions and
to be honest,
bragging rights.
Unless Ubisoft like does some crazy shit, which they're not going to, I couldn't give a fuck whether they did or not. I don't want to feel this way. I do.
No,
Moving on.
I love Ubisoft.
Red Dead 3 gets unveiled.
Man, just out of fucking a pure leap of faith, I'm going, this is going to happen.
I'm going to say definitely on this one.
Yeah, definitely. Like, when is Rockstar ever?
They're never, ever, ever at E3.
No, yeah.
And Rockstar hasn't said they're going to be there.
Take-Two
is going to be there.
Yeah, but way too fucking soon for a new GTA.
Yep.
They're not doing another fucking Crackdown, that's for goddamn sure. Right?
Who?
Not Crackdown. What was the State of Emergency or whatever it was? Yeah. That piece of shit that we're at the game store earlier today. And gotta get that on that Rockstar fire. And that was that old ass PS2 piece of shit. They're not doing that. So come on, it's gonna be this. It's gonna be Red Dead 3. That's my opinion.
I think they are working on it, but I don't know, man.
It gets unveiled.
Talk about shocking. Like Rockstar has never unveiled a game at E3 before. Never. Not in the fucking 20 years that E3 has existed have they unveiled a game at E3. So, I don't know.
That's what Artify's saying as well, but...
I want to thank Chainsaw for calling it Red Dead 3. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Gus Romeo.
Well, no. Thank us after it happens. And if not...
Well, he's saying because people call it Red Dead Redemption 2. Or Red Dead 2.
Oh, yeah.
Because Red Dead Revolver
there was Red Dead Revolution, which would be... Hey, man, I fucking play that
Tech
shit.
Boy said they feel that their games are Game of the Year.
Their games are
fucking
Game
are.
of the Year.
I mean,
You know, us Marston folks quite used to being Game of the Year. Even our DLC. You play that Undead Nightmare Peanut
Undead
Gallery?
Nightmare is the greatest
Of course
DLC ever made.
Us Marston folks starring a lot of DLC. When our kids grow up, they have the same voice they do as a child, but they look like a man. It's a shame playing the rest of the game looking like that, but hey, you're the asshole who beat the game too early without doing the side quests. No, wasn't that the fucking weirdest thing? Did no one else do that? When you beat Red Dead... Sorry, spoilers for Red Dead Redemption. John Marston dies at the end. And then, much like in other games, like if you haven't done the side quest, you can play as his son, who grows up. And he has the same voice actor as he did when he was a 13-year-old. So he's like, Paul, I have a mustache now and I'm a man, but Paul... And it's the weirdest
Somebody
fucking...
took my horseshoes.
It's the weirdest fucking thing.
I feel like that was the Shane moment. Don't leave Shane, come back.
There's a snake in my boot. Oh, Kefka poisoned the water in that town, and I can't shut the fuck up about it. My name's Brandon Jones. Fucking...
Don't hate on Brandon Jones, bro.
When I saw... I know who it is now, so
We're not going to get into...
target it.
We're not going to
no,
get
we're
into...
not.
We're not going to get into Final Fantasy IV Brandon Jones.
And Artify, shut the fuck up.
I was almost about to finish it. The statute of limitations for Red Dead Redemption spoilers has
way past for the
big
first
time.
one. Yeah, I think so.
So
That's true.
No, he's selling pork pies. If Jams is here, because Jams knows the difference between pork and haggis. He could fucking tell us, right?
So do you hope that they'll go the same route
He's
as like...
absolutely correct.
let's hit our.
Hold on, Julie, what were you saying?
I was just the question is, do you think that whenever they do the Red Dead 3 that they're gonna go the same route of there being like 3 characters or multiple people that you can like interact with and stuff?
I
like they
don't
did
hope
with...
so.
Dude, I do hope so. Like
I want John Marston before Red Dead Redemption.
Nope.
Before
When he
the...
was still running with the game. I want them Marstons. You know,
Dude, after playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and having the ability to change characters on the fly and the way that worked and the storylines, like, I want every game on Earth to have that mechanic.
I just need Trevor and everything.
Oh,
we
man.
just have like,
Ghost, what if it was Bully too? Only we played
LOL, clearly, Joey doesn't know a joke when he sees it. Go
Gotcha.
fuck yourself.
Dude, what if it was Bully 2? Me and Major Tom would stream for 2 hours and delete our save and never play it again.
That did happen.
I think that's a highlight still, too. Maybe not, that's nowhere near the best thing that's ever happened on stream here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's hit the comments real quick. Let's see. If Red Dead 3 happens, Dr. Butt will cream his pants. Hey, man, you can come up here, I'll cream in your pants for you if that happens.
I want to be there.
Phil
And
Davis?
if not... do it anyways, baby. I'm a nice guy like that. You know what I mean? Them some nice muscles, man. Sorry.
Phil Davis says that if it does drop, it'll be Game of the Year, hands down.
Absolutely. There was that leaked screenshot, which was basically like an actual just picture.
And it was
somebody
fake,
made.
but...
Yeah. Somebody made like a little bit less real looking by putting a filter on it. It was like, yeah, it looks like a rendered fucking... God. I wish, but no.
I agree with DKP. I want Red Dead 3 to be about John's gang days. I wouldn't like that. He's a villain, man.
He's a villain, man.
But us Marston folk are quite the staple of Red Dead. Well, that one and then moving forward.
All right, let's move
Peanut
on. Oh wait,
Gallery,
do we all
what
have our guesses?
I said definitely gonna happen.
I also said definitely.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen.
It's gonna be that, or it's gonna be Bully 2, and it's gonna swerve fucking everybody.
This is the one that
no one
like
except Ghost.
one
He's
again
gonna
that like I'm
unexpected.
going for one. I'll be sad if I don't get the points, but I'll be very happy if it happens.
So much like my Alan Wake one, like
Yeah.
hopefully it happens, but realistically, no.
I won't be sad if I don't get these points.
That would be awesome. I want a Young Guns type of Red Dead 3. There's so many characters where you can switch from.
That would be fucking awesome.
I would...
Or like Wyatt Earp.
I'd play that game kind of...
Wyatt fucking Earp!
Tombstone.
Oh, Tombstone.
I was gonna say-
You want to be my Huckleberry?
Do that Tombstone.
You want to eat my dingleberry, Major?
But
I don't
yes.
want to see John again, only as a cameo. Dude, how fucking... Even if I saw John as a cameo...
You'd shoot him.
No, I go.
You fucking serious?
I'm just kidding.
Just pass.
This
I
stream,
could look at-
this
no,
stream
I'm
made
not-
made its bones off John Marston. The fucking come on, we got a Scotsman out of that deal.
Let's move on.
That haggis eating jams out, motherfucker. Ooh.
So Resident Evil 2 remake shown. So we know it's happening. It got announced at the end of last year.
No, we do it.
Yes,
You
we
gotta
know they're
fucking put
making
that
it.
shit in there.
We know for a fact that they're making this game. The question is
Right.
will they show it at E3?
No. Absolutely not going to happen. And I'm not going to say why just yet. This is a prophecy I've been spouting for like the last year, but I'll get to it when the time is right. It will be in this stream. We'll be here momentarily, but I'm saying no for this one.
So throw 3 points up there for me. I think
Also
it will
3
happen.
points.
Man,
Definitely going to show it, says Gus Romeo.
fucking Major Tom, if they show Resident Evil 2, that's up the stakes here. I'll no euphemisms. I'll eat your asshole here live on stream. They do that. I'm that confident. And that's a cash you can check.
A cash that I can.
Oh yeah, baby. I meant to say.
I'm very comfortable with
That's
cash
how confident.
with checking my cash.
No,
Wow.
No, I fucked that up. My No,
Is that the decision?
no. There's a different reason. My dad used to fucking say shit. Yeah, don't write a check. Your ass can't cash. Like being like,
So-
Yeah.
don't talk. So I tried to fucking go for that, and man.
Oh no, you
But-
went.
Tried to merge it? Is that what happened?
But shame? No, I don't feel shame. Much like a sociopath doesn't feel guilt.
Shame.
I don't know if there's a special category for that where I just don't feel shame. But
You're killing Tasty, man.
yeah, fucking Peanut Gallery, shut the fuck up over there. You
Texas
red-eyed
Boy
Josie
says-
looking old bitch ass, trick ass, dick in the booty ass motherfucker.
Texas Boy says Major
God,
Tom's
he-
kid
he's
showering that
weeping.
week and eat food with a lot of fiber.
Do you want the vanilla paste, the Kairu, or the cuttlefish?
Oh, give me that cuttlefish, baby.
What does that Kairu comes the cuttlefish? I'm
make sure it's
breathing
spicy.
Or the vanilla paste.
Half-Life 3 will be
No.
in arcades.
Yeah,
I
like-
like that.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna give that a 7.
See, this
I
is
bet my life on
this
it.
really is like playing Russian roulette because like Half-Life 3 ain't never coming. This
No,
we know
it's never.
is, but I'm fucking like walking like I know it ain't gonna happen. Fucking 2 weeks from now.
Here's my thoughts on the Resident Evil 2 being shown.
Mow!
So
Mow!
they go introducing such and such from Capcom, whoever the guy who works on Resident Evil. He goes,
Keiji
as-
Inafune, and then for the other ones, Shinji Mikami will come out.
So
There you go.
not him specifically, but like whoever is currently like the president or creative director or whatever for Resident
Mighty
Evil.
Number Resident Evil 2.
Maybe the guy that had the We Do It shirt. He comes out and he goes,
We Do It.
we have been working on a Resident Evil, and in celebration of the 20th anniversary, we would like to show you this. And it's a slide that shows a bunch of stuff that they're doing. And one of those things will show some footage from
Dude,
Resident
that
Evil.
fucking happens, like I said. I'll eat your asshole, man. Right here.
All right.
Right on this couch. We'll put a little green screen over it so we can get what we need.
Holler at me on the 3 points.
Yeah, I'm going with 3 points as well on this one.
Sorry,
and I just
yeah.
don't even
Still
feel
in
like I need to be a part of this conversation. There's just
Sorry, I'm
stakes.
married.
Won't do that.
Can't be with another one. But Major Tom, you.
No, I'm
You'll get to
I am okay.
All right, well, I mean, allegedly, but jet fuel can also melt steel beams, so you never know. Let's
Capcom
see.
hasn't even finished Street Fighter yet. Ooh, burn! Somebody get them fools some aloe vera lotion.
I feel like all they're trying to do is just stay above all the leaks at this point.
Yep. Half-Life is
see.
going to be damn near vaporware, just like Duke Nukem.
Now, what I'd if I said?
Put a cupcake in your
You
ass
could be
before you
wrong,
eat it out.
TKC. Only reason why it's the 20th anniversary.
I like the ideas
Yes.
these guys have.
We'll get to that.
Put a
Ew.
cupcake up your ass before he eats it.
Ew.
I don't need no cupcake.
What's up,
baby.
Drunk Gizmo?
I do the real deal.
Woo.
What's going on, Drunk Gizmo? And Drunk Gizmo, let us introduce our friend here, JDigdug, and our special guest for the evening.
No.
So it didn't have to be just the boys.
Though they're going to, there's some ass eating that's going to happen.
Oh my
potentially.
god, jet fuel comment. I'm going home. Muffin Mans, fucking Godspeed. Hopefully, fucking CIA doesn't apprehend the real story. You believe that. 9/11 conspiracy. Also, and this is really important, because you just read Edify's comment a minute ago.
Yep.
Here is why it's not going to happen.
Reboot?
Resident Evil Reboot announced for 2016.
I'm giving this a fucking
5.
Oh, no.
You're going all in?
No, I'm giving it a 3 because of the 2016.
Yep.
That's why I'm
But-
giving it a 3.
Oh, you're
Resident
tricky.
Evil, listen, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, and Resident Evil 6 were all announced and released in the same year.
Yeah, but fucking...
And we haven't heard from them. They're like, we want to do a game every 2 to 3 years. It's been 4 years since Resident Evil.
Yeah, but I feel
It's
like...
I
fucking
think we're
time.
going to get a Resident Evil reboot. I'm not sure if it's going to be 2016, so I'm not going to say with 100% certainty. Right. I'm going with a 3.
Not ass-eating confidence
But,
on that one.
no. But we ain't getting Resident Evil 2.
I'm going with the motherfucking 5. It definitely will happen.
I'm going to go with not going to happen.
Man.
That's mainly because
Fucking-
I'm sticking with the remake.
It's a whole reboot of the
divided
series.
party. Yeah.
Dr. Butts thinks it'll be 7. I don't think we'll get 7.
Whereas Crop Circle, we need her to confirm your ass.
Something
Oh no, she'll be there to
Resident
comment while it's
Evil
happening.
E will be there.
I'll have to.
She'll be there,
I'll
like-
have to ask her tips
Oh, this is horrible.
on how to hold my cheeks apart.
Get
He's,
tips.
he's doing something that, fucking... I don't let him do anyways, fucking... I don't give a shit. And she doesn't. Not
What?
that, I fucking beg to eat ass. This was a bet.
He
but
does.
anyways.
He's asked me several
Well,
times.
for you.
I think
different.
Joey is right.
So I'm kind of,
Resident Evil
No.
slides will be synonymous with ass eating from now on.
Yep.
I'll
We'll
fucking
have to call you next time we
If
talk
anyone,
about
if
Resident
anyone ever
Yeah,
watches,
just give me a call. Hey, Julie, just so you know, there's going to be a Resident Evil slide in there. But I'm going to bow.
Ooh, I'll
if
be
anyone
there.
has ever seen my Resident Evil knife runs, it's pretty much ass eating the whole time. I was
They're
eating
great.
Nemesis's ass for 4 hours.
I think he was eating yours.
I mean, whichever way. All right.
I want to say I
It
saw
was
one where
gross.
you were
It was awful. It was terrible. I hated it. Every minute of it.
So I'm gonna go with fucking 3, maybe.
So 3,
Only
5, 1?
because of the 2016.
Yeah.
So yeah, split party here,
Again, I could be wrong, and that's cool.
and we got a new getaway.
It's
New
not
getaway.
necessarily a new getaway.
Black Monday.
By the way, you know what the real fucking shame is? Hold on, let me
Is the faces in this picture?
do something real quick here. So we are covering up the most important part. I'm gonna move us real quick. You guys see that super fucking high res image there in the background?
That
Doesn't get
guy.
any better than that.
Right there.
Fucking-
I'll move over for
it gets no
Yeah.
better than that
Yeah,
shit.
we're-
You know what I mean?
Give her a kiss on the cheek.
Is that a girl?
Fucking-
I'm not. What? I like that guy's
You can
face
tell by
too.
the
though.
nose.
He doesn't got fucking lips.
Who are you talking about? No, it's just, of course, it's
The driver is
be
a female.
nonchalant. Major Tom and I. Just joking, just drunk Gizmo.
There you go.
I'm playing you as the fool.
Never play Getaway. So this isn't necessarily about Getaway. This is the best artwork I can think of in the time frame.
Out
that
of
we have.
all the games, the Getaway.
Yeah.
That's such a fucking
I was
niche.
gonna
Like,
do-
I played it
Well,
back
I
when
was
I
going
was
to do
obsessed with
Onimusha.
Snatch
I
and
was going to do
Lockstock,
Onimusha,
like-
but I couldn't find a good Onimusha picture. Regardless, the actual prediction is that a game from the PS1 generation or PS2 generation is going to be revived. So whether that is Onimusha or The Getaway or fucking Blasto.
I'm gonna start off on this one. I'm gonna say that it will happen.
No,
Not
yeah,
definite?
Getaway's dead.
This isn't about the
I
Getaway.
know, but Dr. Butts, I was
What
talking
about
about
Driver?
his comment. He said Getaway's
Drunk
dead.
Driver was on last generation, so it doesn't count. It's something that had to die on PS1 or PS2.
There's so many games on PlayStation 2.
I'm going to go with a 3. I'm going to go with maybe.
That's not a maybe, that's a yes.
That's a yes. It's just not
3
a
is
fuck
yes.
yes.
Dude, it might as well be a fucking maybe. Because there's,
It's a
it's
maybe.
definitely going to happen.
Like,
or,
it's a
yeah, I
maybe.
think so. Maybe, or no. So, no. All right, fine.
It's not.
I'm going with a 3, a maybe.
I'm sticking with 3.
A what?
I'm sticking with 3.
But a what?
It
but a
will
maybe?
happen.
Fucking A, man. I actually,
Not maybe.
Major
It
Tom,
will
if
happen.
you don't mind, I very quickly got to go to the little boys for a meet up with the
Hurry the
little
fuck
boys.
up. We've been going for almost 7 hours.
yeah.
7
How long have we been
hours.
going? Hour and 38 minutes. We moving on, motherfuckers!
Jesus Christ, it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
All them predictions.
Zelda gets a name and plot details. Shut up! Just take your piss or your poop or whatever you're doing in there, and then comment when you get out of here, fucking peanut gallery.
Gets
piece
a
of shit.
name. I'm going with what you going with?
I'm going with a 5. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
definitely getting a name,
All right,
and we're gonna get some plot details.
underlined plot details for this.
You
one.
gotta have both of them.
I feel like I'm gonna go with yes. I feel like if this is the big game that they're gonna be bringing in, 5.
Yep.
Fuck yes. they're going here. This is the thing that they're going to have to play. This is their big thing that they're going to be talking about. Like, they're going to have to bring details.
Yep.
And they have not dropped anything about this game other than it's being made.
And it's real pretty. And
it's real pretty.
Link looks like an anime character.
I like those links, though. Right?
I do, too.
Like, is it going to be all...
We're going to hit some comments real quick. Fuck Getaway. Bring back Driver.
Agreed.
No, just make sure he stays inside. Treat him like a gremlin.
JD, who is your president?
Agreed, text Phil Davis. Just not jumping from the car to car crap. JD, who's your president? Don't fucking answer
I don't know.
that.
I'm absolutely going to answer that. I feel that it's time for me to be on. I'm not going to answer that fucking question.
This will happen, says Pebiv. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Will happen for show.
Linkle.
That's happening.
Fucking Linkle.
They have to talk about something.
They do have to talk about something. Like, what else are they going to bring at this point, right? Because they're just like, all this shit that they're definitely not going to talk about is way longer than anything they are going to.
I'm going to touch myself if we see how huge the fucking world is.
Legend of Zelda.
I'll come touch you if we can find that out.
To the person that said, bring back Driver, fuck you, man. It's all about that stunt man. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I like Stuntman.
I hate it. That was the most infuriatingly hard game I've probably ever played. Like, worse than Battletoads hard. Stuntman, in my opinion.
What? Outrageous.
Outrageous. I like the Legend of Zelda, Legend of the Triforce.
And
just, like, complete it. Like,
not too many legends in that title.
I yelled it while pissing.
Legend of the Legendary Triforce.
It's gonna have, because this is the only fucking load Nintendo has to blow this entire year.
5 out of 5.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. We're gonna get a name and plot detail.
Yep. Badman says Nintendo announced today to talk about more than one game. They did, in fact, do that. Yes.
Well, fuck him. It'll be the mobile version.
What's the chances this one will never hit the Wii U and release on the next console?
The chances are that it will hit both of them.
I'm gonna say 0 on that.
So you don't think it's gonna hit Wii U?
No, I'm saying chances that it won't hit both. I'm saying 0. Like, it's gonna hit both.
Yes, it will definitely hit both.
Yeah.
They've already said it's going to hit both. And I think it would
Stuntman was really fucking
So, yeah, because he asked what this one never hits the Wii U.
I think it's too big of a risk. What are you doing right now?
Is that the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Oh, geez.
It's not the last one. There's at least one more. No, there's not. What's the chance?
We'll get it later.
Basically, like, this is for sure going to happen. It has to. I'm a 5 out of 5 on this. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think we're all 5s on this.
Yep. Okay.
Ironfy says Bernie Sanders 2016. And,
yeah, because he asked what my presidential candidate's going to be.
Oh, I'll just be a piece of shit. Fucking make America great again, baby. Gotta go all in with Trump.
I don't know. I'd like to make the America Great Britain again.
I got
yeah,
whatever Idify says the opposite, so I'm going there.
My presidential candidate
the Legend of Zelda will be downscaled to be able to work on both systems.
The Queen.
Dr. Butts, you are correct. That will happen for sure.
Yo, that's gonna happen. Ooh,
DKP,
but I'm a 6.
You're a 6, big boy.
Drunk Gizmo.
Is that out of 10?
Hey, baby. No, that's out of 5.
That's out of 5, right?
That's like
it's like crank to 11.
But DKP he goes up to 11. You see, it's kind of like that.
That's cool.
All right, so
next.
Oh, there certainly was.
Oh, I knew what the.
He knew.
Was.
And I'm gonna go and put it out here right now. I'm going with will happen, not definitely. But of course Battletoads is going to be the fucking finisher here. We still do have Win Stuff money, by the way, for anyone who wants to stick around. But I want it to happen. There's been many times when we thought it would.
Yeah.
You know, and this could just be a fucking another one. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to go with will. Can't go with not. Because, man, if I had to choose between Alan Wake and Red Dead 3 and fucking Battletoads, this would allow me to call GameStop for years, unironically, asking if they have Battletoads. This is like alternate reality game and fucking game in one. It's much more than that. I'm gonna go with the middle because I can't, yeah. That's what it is, baby. So it will happen.
I'm gonna say this will not happen.
Fuck you.
No, I want it to happen. This is another example. I'd be very happy. I just don't think it'll happen.
No. All right, man.
You know what? I'm going definitely, because I definitely think it's not going to. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm going all in on this one. I'm an all-in kind of gal.
Platformer, fighter, or side-scroller? I think it will be
ribs.
I think it'll be a side-scroller like the old one. I think
it'll be just like the old one. I like it. I like it. You're trying to find it.
I don't think they're going to redo the game or make anything crazy. Like, I think we're going to get like a side-scrolling beat 'em up with hard levels. Like,
what more do you want?
It's going to be a brand new game. I don't want more. I'm saying that's what I think we're going to get. I can't imagine this being like Devil May Cry.
Bubsy reboot. I'm going to go that. Give it a not
Ralph Nader.
You got to vote for Ralph Nader.
Fuck yeah. Well, there you go.
Gotta go with Jimmy Tide. Oh wait.
So yeah,
man has clean shirts.
Just to kind of wrap this up, because this is our 30th prediction that we've discussed. We will be posting the list of all 30 of these predictions when we post the YouTube video. So if you want to take some time, if you are in the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/TheChainsawGroup, if you want to join that group, we're going to post the video, we're going to post the list, and then you can throw your predictions in there. And then we may have a cool prize for the winner from somebody from the community. I mean, I want to make sure at least 3 people participate. And I got some ideas on that I'll talk to you about later.
All right, well, I'd like to hit a pretty important comment real quick that actually got buried by Ralph Nader shit. If I can scrub a little bit. Dr. Butts actually said, how dare you? DKP is a 20 out of 5.
That was a very
I like how you scrolled up.
I mean, I'd like to just go ahead and make sure to get that one out there. Yeah, Ralph Nader's not fucking important. Now, what it is, DKP's a very insecure ego. So, yes, come on. So, all right, so we're going to go with I Hope It Happens 3, which you got that down, right?
Not gonna happen.
And then
oh, fuck yes.
Will. All right. So that actually concludes our predictions. But, Tom, what do we have next?
And everybody's favorite segment.
Are we ready for it?
I'm so fucking ready for it.
All right. I think the fucking audio on the speakers is going to be too loud and it's going to echo and reverberate back, but you know what? Let's do it anyways. That's definitely going to pick up in the mic.
That's definitely going to pick up. Yes.
Yeah.
Want to be there.
But it's only 7 seconds. So.
Fuck yeah, I'll make this channel great again by removing those fucking sunglasses. You know the answer to this one, Idify?
Do the honors, do the rules real quick here.
So
I like to gesture with the book normally, but that's all right.
Like
okay.
It doesn't happen naturally.
There you go.
So what we have here is this weird semi-turgid book of 1001 games to play before you die. Now, if you're going to buy this book, let that be known. Furlong Racing is in here. On can go fuck yourself. And so not all of them are really games you should play before you expire. Now, what this book is a ton of games that have custom sort of synopses written for them. Now, what we've done, actually, Mrs. JDigdug, has picked out a game tonight, and Tommy is going to read a synopsis omitting certain key identifiers, things that are completely very much obvious, like in the Blizzard World of Warcraft, we'd omit both of those, like we did last week. So the other thing, one other caveat before we get going, is that the way to win this game, which is all ties to the caveat, you have to count the exact game. You have to say what it is. This is not franchise specific. So if it's Call of Duty, I don't know, let's say somehow fucking Infinite Warfare was in here, right? And he said Call of Duty, well, fucking tough shit, man. Like, it has to be Infinite Warfare. Has to be Zelda 2.
I like the DigDug one.
Adventures of the Link.
DigDug 2.
And the one other thing before we get you going here. It is up to our discretion who wins, right? And this is all on the line for the $25 Amazon gift card for anyone that's new. And by our discretion, I mean for little indiscrepancies, or discrepancies like, well, I know it was Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, but the autocorrect on your phone put it to Sons of Library. We get it. You knew what it was. So, the first person to get the exact game first wins the $25 Amazon gift card. Major Tom, are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. There you go.
And when we are apart.
Obviously, the answer's Backstreet Boys.
Yes, and with the $25 gift card, you will also have my love, because I picked this one. It might be a little difficult.
And she's also going to be the one who pays for it.
Oh, shit!
I'm
Zing! So, it'll be an IOU, guys.
This will be a Major Tom pay. Alright, we ready?
Read it.
Let's fucking do this. With more than 60 titles under his belt, Blank still might not boast the recognition factor of Mario, but he's come a long way. Especially for a character with such inauspicious roots. Unlike most classics that have a foundation of originality or brilliance lurking at their core, the original was surprisingly bereft of genius at birth. Conceived back in 1983 as a simplistic Japanese Blank title, then ported to the Blank as Blank. Sorry, lots of blanks.
This is a fucking hard one, though.
The game later found a home on the NES. But with...
Da 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 da.
feel like should have turned it down.
Hey, I think you had it right going with the whole JDigdug thing. And then we got some Bomberman.
But yeah,
That's it. It's Boomerman.
Bomberman!
So, Mr. Ronkin, you have won. So, yes, I believe we already have your info. So we will get it to you that way.
Much love.
So, yes, that is the Win Stuff Money segment.
Yeah.
Nice, simple, and easy this time, I'd say, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty quick. I mean, that was a really hard one. I think the 60 titles thing and then the year it came out, I should have left the year it came out blank.
No, I think that was important because it just was a whole lot of words about nothing.
Yeah, I blanked out a lot of those things.
Like, it was just like, this is not as good as Mario, was pretty much what
Your
it was
description would have belonged on the I am very smart subreddit.
saying. Yeah, no kidding, right?
Ones.
I are smart.
Good job, DigDug, picking that out, and good job, Onken, for nailing it.
Yeah.
TP
Time
Poker
changer.
says, do you know what app Russians use to watch movies?
Nope.
I'm totally willing and prepared to accept the pun you're about to deliver. Please go.
While we're doing that, let's go ahead and move on to our final segment, which is That's All, folks.
Do you guys have anything you want to... Oh, sorry, you go.
No, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns for me and DKP or Nightflix. Or any questions for our beautiful guest, Mrs. JD, please, by all means.
I'm not telling you my presidential candidate, just so you know I defy.
Ralph Nader.
He's just like, delete.
Want to be there. So yeah, if you guys have questions, comments, or concerns, please throw them our way. And we'll be wrapping up in the next couple of minutes.
Otherwise, we'll wrap right now. If you guys don't have anything, we're going.
If you guys haven't heard, we are going to be not doing a Preparation 8 next week. Since, I'm going to spend the next year of my life here once E3 comes out. We're going to be streaming on Sunday pretty much the whole day. We're going to be streaming on Monday pretty much the whole day. And then for about half of Tuesday. And then we'll be back on Thursday for a wrap-up show. So we're going to be streaming probably a good 25 or 30 hours the following week, the week of E3. So we're going to take the...
I'll probably do a stream on Thursday just to have coverage.
Okay.
But I don't have a
I'm going to take that night off. Yeah.
That I need brownie
I want to make
points
sure to
for,
spend some time.
so I can go over to your house. It's kind of the opposite.
Don't worry, by the way. Question for Arya Stark. Why are you so amazing? Oh my god.
Like in
Ruthless killing, maybe?
jet fuel.
All men must die.
Steel beams.
I feel is a good response to that. Though I did wear that shirt 2 weeks ago and regretted it fucking... I won't say why.
Will you scroll up because we missed a comment?
There's a couple of them.
All right.
Transformers Earthwarriors. Have you seen this game, Clash of Clans with Transformers? Oh my god. I have not.
Oh my god.
I have not seen that.
And pretty sure everyone watching probably knows my opinion on mobile games.
Le Muffin Man.
So the answer is no.
Would you guys mind reading up on Camelot Unchained and giving me opinions? Yes. I don't know if you're in the Facebook group.
Give me Django Unchained, but... fuck you,
I'm not
dumbass,
familiar with it.
Camelot.
I might not remember.
Dead, ain't doing that no more.
So message me or catch me up next time I see you. I must hear Disanza.
Disanza?
Disanza?
Oh, Tony Danza.
Yeah. Advice says you better not be a Trump supporter.
Where the word Bondanza came from in the first place, you remember that?
Texas
Why
Boy
are
says...
you hating on men? Why are you hating on men? Is that to me?
No, it's Major Tom.
Major Tom.
Is it to me? I thought it was because she said all men must die shirt.
Well, it's the... I can't say what they fucking say. It's the statement they make.
Look, you're the
it's
only
a nerd
person...
moment, okay?
You're the only person with a shirt depicting a man of some sort of violence or domestic abuse.
Beating on your own chest.
Yep.
You piece of shit. Tony Danza's a hump, all right.
There you go. That's it. Valar, whatever.
Valar Morghulis.
It
just sounds like you're like chewing on something and trying to talk.
Rubes, you know.
But it's a great saying. All men must die. I just translated.
Text Boy says Sunday I have church all day. Well, definitely do your thing, spend your time, and watch the archive.
My favorite NSYNC member is Major Tom.
That's a good one.
And Tony Danza's swag.
In all seriousness,
Tony Danza equals swag.
In all seriousness, though, fucking Justin Timberlake is the man.
Oh yeah, no, he's...
Justin Timberlake is such a badass.
Absolutely tearing up my heart.
Fucking Justin Timberlake, man.
He had a good album in 2008. He did some good movies in 2008.
Joey Fatone is amazing, first off. Like, he's fantastic. If you've ever seen any of his recent stuff, any of his interviews, he's hilarious. He's a great guy.
What's up?
And he loves...
We're talking Joey Fatone still?
Yeah. Well, it's a lot about what's happening in this world right now.
Correction. It's hitting his belly.
I'm such
it's his way of losing weight.
I'm such an uncultured person when I thought they were in front of you look like Joey Ramone but fat. It was Joey Fatone. I had no idea there was a real fucking person.
Is he Bay, Major Tom? Is he Bay? The answer is yes, he is Bay.
He's Bay.
Idify says JT is awesome. Justin Timberlake is fucking awesome.
He's so good.
Yeah, he really is. I heard Fatone is packing an 11-incher.
It's potential. I mean,
well, next time he Snapchats you, fucking
definitely
screenshot
not
it
this
anyways
version
and
of him.
Send it to him, man.
Does it get any better when JT sings Senorita? I mean, it makes you twerk your moneymaker. That's true. My moneymaker does get twerked.
His asshole pinches quite frequently. I might be eating it, depending
and Drunk
on
Gizmo,
if
like,
Resident
you
Evil 2 is
saying that
available
with,
or
like,
not.
a Gizmo
So,
picture,
hey, man,
even better.
Hashtag not really want to be there, but deal's a deal. On hashtag. You have to do that, right?
If any of you guys are
You
just
have to
hopping in
unhashtag
now,
it,
okay.
we're basically about to wrap it up, so make sure you check out the archive version or wait till it pops up on YouTube. This was our E3 2016 predictions episode. It was a whole fuck ton of fun. I want to take a moment to say, JD, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
It's been
Thank you so
an honor
much.
and a pleasure. You did a very good job. I was impressed.
Thank you.
I would,
for that feedback
I
while
would go
on.
with Drunk Gizmo, actually. We're back on the subject of Americans. Holy fuck. But no, if Resident Evil 2 is announced, you better know I got an asshole bleaching kit in there.
All right, cool.
I mean, is that... Would you at least do me that kindness?
To bleach your asshole for
Oh,
you?
don't bleach yours before I have to eat it.
No.
I feel like there's a... DKP, can you please read the comment?
You are a piece of shit, you know that?
Scroll up.
You really are a fat bastard. The only line that still flies from that movie. Can JD become a regular color contaminator? She brings in less A. Sorry, but that's
Feminine
your
views
words,
in
not mine.
DKP.
You don't fucking say.
I don't know if JD has the time to become a
thank
regular,
you.
but I don't know.
I can make the time. If you want it, I'll be here. Tyrone
needs a replacement, but keep the oh man, it's so fucking expensive though. Plus, we haven't actually listened to it in a while because it doesn't play for us; it has to play for the stream. But it still does the replacement.
I listened to it
Wednesday night or Thursday. It still does that shit.
I listened to it the other night, and
Yeah.
I guess when was the last time you streamed? Was it last night?
It goes on for
Yeah, I
a
listened
bit.
to it last night. It's gotten old.
Yeah.
It's lost its luster.
Well, I mean, it's either that or
TP
nothing.
Poker,
It's nerf or nothing,
It
man.
was a pleasure.
No,
Thank
I mean
you
we
so
can still
much.
do something. We just have to do
We're
it,
gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
or we just get tasty.
All right, that or we recreate the fucking Wayne's World scene where it's like, okay, all right, well, I hope you found it. And he's like, well, I just hope you didn't think it sucked. I mean, we could redo that.
No, that sounds great.
All right, or why don't we just have
Tyrone
Tyrone?
for
Why
life
don't we
is
just have
okay.
Tyrone do it?
Because I'm not paying time.
What if we fucking split the script in two and had
Let's
him
have
do both
Josie do
parts,
it.
Why don't we just
and
do
then
like
we
an
fucking
auto-tune
mix
version?
it together with like 2 videos of him doing.
Yeah, we should just take that and auto-tune it.
There you go.
Oh, man. All right, but what we're doing, look, we don't do plugs here. It's it seems very like a humble brag, like, hey guys, if you want to follow us here, it's very strange. So what we do instead here at Chains, like, we let our biggest fan.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a guy named Big Tyrone. We let him do it for us. He fucking loves it, man. And who are we to fucking deny it from him?
It's true.
I feel like Texas Phil Davis is
Y'all on the
being
Twitter?
facetious. No, because that's exactly what Big Tyrone says.
Yep.
Wow. I wonder. Every chance I haven't listened to it in that fucking long. Well, let me subject you fellas to it.
I know what you are thinking. Wow, these guys are great.
I want to see them every chance I can get. All right. I believe we're out of here.
Yep.
I'm DKP.
I'm Major Tom.
And I'm JDigdug.
And let's see. I'll be back on tomorrow streaming. Tomorrow night around the same time. And we'll see you then. But until then, fucking take it away, Big Tyrone.
Take it away.
I know what all of you are thinking. You're thinking, wow, these guys are great. I want to see them every chance I can get. If only I knew where to find them. Well, I have great news. You can follow them right here on Twitch. Legend has it that they are also on YouTube and Twitter, all at Chainsaw Ape. Check out the Twitch panels for links, the streaming schedule, and also don't forget to tune in every
Thursday night at 8:30
p.m. Central Standard Time for Preparation Ape, the live gaming talk show / podcast for your chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card. It's a real pizza, mates. All hail DKP! Zod is a beta, and Donkey Kong Country 3 is the best Donkey Kong country. I still have some time to kill here. I paid for it after all. This is the Chainsaw Ape Show. It's not the Ape Chainsaw Ape Show. This is my favorite show, and it's not my show. But seriously, folks, we've had a lot of laughs tonight. But let us not forget what is important here. It's never ogre. Chainsaw Ape is love. Chainsaw Ape is life. Well, until next time, my name is Major Tom. P.S. I defy